Okay, welcome back everybody to Overrolled. Do a quick recap here. For those of you who nobody knows what's going on because we haven't posted yet. So, all right, here we go. When last we met our heroes, they had arrived at the small village of Terrace, not far from the now burning capital of Corinnia. There they met up with a Kenku named Aquila del Sol, a monk that used to be a member of the King's Guard. Outside of the local tavern, they came across a grizzled old war veteran named Theron Hearthstone. Upon news of the fall of the capital and the need to evacuate the village, he pointed the heroes to members of the village that might help if convinced. After a failed attempt to persuade the greedy and selfish Mr. Freely, they had far better luck with the jovial Mr. Strap, the butcher. After dispatching some troublesome boar by the names Fluffy, Tickles, and Snuggles to provide food for the evacuation, they returned to the village. And that is where we are. How's it going, guys?
Oh, pretty good.
Good.
All right.
You said that Aquila was, yeah.
What?
He's not a Kenku, though.
Okra, not a Kenku. He's a
Oh.
He's gonna fly away.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's an Aarakocra.
Yeah, sorry.
My bad.
I'm glad more than one person noticed that.
I was
Okay.
gonna wait for him to finish before he said anything. I figured it'd be Ventura's call because I remember how to pronounce that word anyway.
Well, I hadn't heard Ventura yet at this point because he'd been pretty quiet. So.
He's being professional.
Yeah, but you were being quiet.
Okay, so you guys should all still be able to control your characters. I checked that briefly.
Mm-hmm.
So it will be the next day. The butcher has spent the evening and a little bit of the night butchering the aforementioned boars and kind of cured them a little bit to make them last for the journey. And he is making the rounds to the townsfolk to try and convince them to vacate Terrace. Your friend, let me see, where do I go to do little pingings? What did we decide for, how do you do pings?
Just kind of hold down the mouse.
There we go.
Just click and hold down.
Yeah. So Theron, he's helped or been helping organize carts and supplies and stuff like he said he would. At this point, do you guys want to try and figure out where Mr. Freely's hoard of possibly ill-gotten goods are?
Well, at the risk of being a wee bit meta, technically speaking, the only one who knows of it, the only two who know of it at the moment would be Dominai and Mesra. They didn't share that information with us yet.
Meska.
Meska?
Meska.
Yeah. Well, I would assume through your travels. I mean, that's up to you, Dominai.
I
But
feel like we would have mentioned that to them. That's not really the type of information we would have kept hidden.
Yeah, I mean, you got treasure. Like, why would you keep that to yourself?
Exactly.
You're upstanding people. So.
Okay, well then, since knowledge was shared, let me see, I got both my NPC names. I'll go to, Cade would go, let's see, who's close, where's the, butcher at the moment?
Ooh, more stuff.
Yeah, I'm just trying to augment what you guys are actually going to be seeing. So,
Was
the butcher.
him?
The butcher. No,
No,
that
he's in
the
the-
butcher
he's in the-
is
with
right
us, wasn't he?
here,
Oh, okay.
and that's
Alright, it's
his
just 'cause
wife.
Oh, yeah, because this is the bar.
Yeah, this is the tavern.
The shop is right
Yeah.
there.
It's just my screen was like zoomed in at a weird angle, so I had to screw with it a bit.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Yeah.
So
Right, yeah, he and his wife both run this place.
Well,
His wife was.
Well, his wife runs this place. He has the butcher shop.
Cade would go over to Mr. Strap and would ask him, Mr. Strap, there are some rumors that we heard that Mr. Freely may or may not have certain questionably gained goods not too far from the town. Have you heard anything about this?
Well, I have heard some rumors that there were a few dwarves that had come to town and talked to that piece of filth Freely. And then they went off and they got really drunk.
Well, they are
Killed a horse and were arrested, but they were on their way to do something for Mr. Freely. You might want to go over to the jail and see if you can possibly have a talk with them. Maybe they know more.
Do you know his name by chance?
Whose?
The dwarf's name that we're going to be talking to.
No, I don't. Never got it.
Whereabouts is this jail?
Oh, it's right across the way, just next to my shop.
How convenient. Let's go over there.
It's almost like this
isn't it?
town's pretty small.
It is, isn't it? It's almost like it's a farming community, and there's farms that you can't see from within the walls. Indeed.
Yes, farms.
All right.
Wait,
Well,
what did you say the main crop in this region is?
I would say it's probably corn.
Corn.
Yes.
corn for days, man. There's corn for
Yes.
days.
So that would mean you got a lot of whiskey available too, right?
Why? Have you
Well,
not been in the
because-
bar?
Well, just corn makes whiskey.
Yeah. You've been
You're
drinking
in a
it.
saloon, aren't you, mate?
Are you a wee bit nipped?
I'm just trying to get a handle on the agricultural economy of the region.
Well, we are in the northern Nebraska plains, so, I mean, there's corn everywhere.
Yes, yes.
Don't you live here, man?
Yeah, at
What,
this
what
point,
does any of this matter? It's the city's about to be burned down.
At
While
this
they're talking about this, I'm just gonna start heading towards jail.
the moment he started going crazy about asking about crops, Cade just walked off.
I'm just gonna go after him.
Okay.
I'm just saying we could learn a lot if we knew the GDP of the region.
So out from the streets, Cade turns around and shouts, "Now's not the time for politics, you fucking cat!"
All right. Moving on. So, let's see if I can move.
I think
yeah.
we should use him as bait the next time we get into it.
All right, so
I kind of slowly follow out.
so the door is gonna be right around here. So there you go. Y'all are entering. This is the jailer.
Okay.
What can I do for you?
I step forward, showing my official badge.
Ah.
Dominai the Gan. I don't know, for the King's Fleet. I understand you have a dwarven prisoner here who is having a little too much to drink, and a big shocker. I'd like to see if we could talk to him.
Yeah, we don't get many seafarers this far into the plains. It's good to see you.
Hey, back at you. Yeah, these are strange times indeed. Might we know the name of this dwarven person we wish to speak with?
Well, which one? I got two of them. There were three, but we still haven't been able to find the third.
Well, I guess whichever one's awake at the moment.
Let me go look. And he steps out. Doo. Bloop. You can't. Oh, you can see a little bit of him. There we go. You hear just some banging and shouting. Hey, wake up, you dumb idiot! And
Oh, that
you hear
kind of
some. You have some. Hear some rustling.
PG-13 show, guys.
Yeah. So. Oh, I didn't want to. Well, you're gonna see this suspicious dwarf that's dragging himself along in his blanket.
Just happens to be laying behind the counter.
So he's definitely hungover. He's not doing too good. So feel free to ask him questions. He doesn't look like he's too gonna be too forthcoming. He doesn't know you. Doesn't care to know you.
Say, Pickles. Do
Yes?
you think you might want to take this one? He might be a little more willing to speak with you.
Uh,
On the law.
I am very persuasive. Yes.
Yeah, you
Well-
seem a little less intimidating. Maybe you might be a little more better suited for this.
So I move up towards. I guess there's a counter.
Yeah, it's the counter.
Okay.
Yeah.
I move up to the jail counter.
Well, yeah. I mean, you gotta check him in,
Yes.
right?
I'm like, I asked the guard. Does he have a name?
I don't know. Why don't you ask me?
I just asked you.
You asked the jailer. You didn't ask the
Yes.
dwarf.
Because I was wanting to know your name so I could address you properly.
Well, if you want to address me properly, address me. Don't address this schmuck over here. And then the dwarf just kind of, or the jailer just kind of rolls his eyes and kind of walks away. So do what you want with him.
I was under the impression that you may have been a little out of it and may not be able to answer questions.
You humans and, well, I guess you're not a human, are you? Some kind of
Does he look
cat.
like a human?
He's some kind of cat thing.
Look around the room. Do any of us look human?
Actually, yeah, no, none. Well, that one there looks like a small human, and he points over to Cade.
And Cade just turns around and in Dwarvish. So unless any of you understand Dwarvish as well,
I do.
don't think so. No. Oh, I do.
well, he then
I do
Cade counters in Dwarvish. I look like a small human. That's funny. You look like you'd be a small child to me too.
Aww, he thinks he's funny, and he just kind of gives a chuckle. I don't know.
This is all really. Go ahead.
I don't know what you guys want. I just want to go back to bed. So if you're gonna speak, just speak your piece now, so I can get some rest.
Fair enough.
All right. I come back in Dwarven because I can speak Dwarven,
Okay.
and I say, "Now listen, friend. We know you're going through a lot. We're also under a lot of pressure to. There's an invading army we have to stay ahead of. A lot of things going on right now. We could really use your help to expedite this process. Now what exactly brought you to this town? And we were under the impression that you have information that could help us." Sorry, that was like 5 questions. I'm sorry.
You just look at Dominai, just kind of shaking his head a little bit, just like almost imperceptibly.
I'm sorry. What did you say? I'm a little foggy.
Okay, let's start from the beginning.
Yes. Keep it one question
Why
at a time,
are
please.
you here?
My head. Roll a persuasion.
Okay,
To see if you can.
I have a
You have a lot
what's
of
the word? I have proficiency in persuasion, so
Awesome.
and an 18 charisma, so that's 15, 19. That is 22.
Okay. Well, he's really kind of out of it. He's got a headache. He's doesn't want to deal with this crap. So he's just like, all right, whatever. I'll just tell you. He's like, we came here with promises of riches. We found this pompous prick named Freely, I think.
Aye, he's a prick indeed.
And he told us about this stash that he had, and so we negotiated in advance on going to get his stuff, and then my buddy Al, he's still in there. He's out like a log. Oh boy, can he put him away.
Yeah.
He had this great idea. Hey, let's go to the saloon. And yeah, we all got plastered. Except for one of us. Oliver, he's the responsible one. I don't know where he is. I think he's still in town somewhere, but he didn't get caught. After we got super drunk, we ended up killing some jerk's horse. Like, it's a horse, get over it. But anyway, long story long, Oliver's got the map. So you find Oliver, you can carry out the mission, and hey, since you've cut Freely out of it, you can have it all to yourself. Do you think maybe what's this? Oh man, I'm a terrible person at deals. Can I get some gold for telling you this? He's just kind of he's so out of it. Like he's like, oh man, I did that in the wrong way. I should have asked for money first.
What?
Tell you what.
Oh no! You start speaking first, Adam.
Tell you what. Since you've been so helpful, friend, I say this to him in Dwarven. Since you've been so helpful, friend, we'll make sure to give you the profits.
Oh, thank you. I really do appreciate that. I mean, we did already drink away our little bit that we got from him, but
Now, be a dear, and to make sure to get your profit, we need to be able to find it. So, can you tell us? Do you have any idea where this Oliver might be?
I'm pretty sure he's still in town. We did have
What is? Oh,
we did have a little tent set up, and he kind of motions for Dominai to come closer.
And I do.
Okay.
Slowly.
And why do I not? I don't know where my dice tower went, so I'm just gonna have to roll dice and hope I don't lose them all. Because I want to have him whisper to you, but I want to see if well, I guess I can just do it on the roll.
If
20.
he's sober enough to actually whisper instead of going full volume shout.
oh God!
So, let's roll a d20.
I have a good.
18. Okay, so he whispered well enough that he whispers to you. He said that we set up a tent up in the. Let's see. He's kind of like moving his arms up in the air, like trying to gauge, direction, like cardinal directions and stuff. He's like, northeast. Yeah, northeast of the town, within the walls. Like, you got that church that's right next door. It's like right behind there. Yeah, that's where we have our tent set up. I don't know if he's gonna be there or not, but that's where the tent's set up.
Would I know the place that he's talking about?
Well, he just said the church is right next door to the jail.
Like, would I know that church?
Well, you passed by it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you couldn't see because of the fog of war.
Okay.
It does say church, but it's up further into the fog of war. Here,
Okay, gotcha. All right. Thank you, my friend. You've been the most helpful.
Yeah, there, I opened it up for you. That's the church. I mean, it's not in the church, but he said it's up behind where the church is. That's where they had it, so.
You've been most helpful, my friend.
Yeah. Just don't forget me.
Of course not.
And then he just kind of starts dragging himself in his blanket. Slowly.
I realized I just kind of slipped into Crow back there for a second.
Now you're... And then the guard's like, all right, is there anything else you guys need? Because I really got to try and wake up this other guy, make sure he's not dead.
I believe we're done here. Thank you for your time.
All right.
We may be back later, though.
Oh, God, I hope not. And he walks back in the back room.
What?
I just kind of flip him off behind his back real quick.
All right. All right, guys. Well, I guess we're off to go find the tent.
All right. Meska's going out here.
And then while we're leaving, and now that I'm sure we're out of earshot of that dude, of that dwarf we were talking about,
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at everybody and kind of smirk a little bit and say,
I didn't tell him what amount we would get of him. I didn't tell him what amount we give him.
That's true, you didn't.
give him a smirk and give him a wink.
Also, at this point, Cade, like, he has his hand on his chin for a moment. And he looks towards Dominai. Didn't you say that Freely claimed he had spirits guarding this? Like, isn't it suspicious how many parties he sent to try to obtain his treasure?
Aye, that is a little odd now you mention it. I'd forgotten about that. Well, it better be something. I bet it's something really worth protecting then. Which means we probably could really use it.
And Cade nods, but then before they start heading off towards church, he's like, hold on a second. If this guy's been alone without his friends, there's something that we might be able to do to maybe start the negotiation off easier.
I'm listening.
Cade would pretty much head back towards the saloon, and he'd pretty much just put his head through the door and ask if they had anything, just even like a basic meal already ready to go.
Good idea.
You want to grab a bento?
Are you just wanting food, or what else are you gonna get?
Well, he is a dwarf, so I should probably get some alcohol with it.
There you go.
There you go. Do you guys by chance have any of those like magical plates that like form food at will?
No.
Ridiculous.
Oddly enough, there was a little halfling and this mechanical dinosaur that came through and just cleaned us out.
Really, that's a right shame.
Okay.
Inside joke for those listening. It's great.
Yes. What was I gonna say? I forgot. Lost my train of thought. So you're gonna get the food. Okay. Watson, I'm gonna mark it down wherever you want. I'm gonna give you inspiration for that great idea. So you know what that entails, right? You can use that to
re-roll a d20.
Yeah, re-roll a d20 of your choosing. So, all right. So you have it doesn't take but a few minutes. You got a plate with a half a loaf of bread, some cheese, a little bit of barbecued ribs, possibly from one of the boars, and then a nice. Because you said it was a dwarf, he was going to give a pint of beer, but instead he drops a bottle of whiskey into your hand. He's like, "You're gonna need this."
And how much is this?
For you, 5 gold.
And he pays that up without trying to haggle.
Yeah.
Because he's seen how well that was working for Pickles.
Actually, 5 gold's a little much. I'm thinking World of Warcraft money, but
he already handed it over.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, you guys all, like I said before, you guys all have like 1,000 gold each.
Well,
at
that
least,
and Cade due to his own history, he'd understand urgency of funding in terms of
Yeah.
evacuation efforts. So
I mean, it is a good amount of food, and it's a full bottle of whiskey, and so it's a good amount of stuff. Like, he didn't chimp on it. He got you some good top shelf stuff. So, all right,
Yeah,
moving
as long
on.
as he's not chimping, we're good.
and with
Yeah.
that in hands, Cade rejoins.
Okay.
I give Cade a knowing look and say, "That's a very good idea, my friend."
Like, yeah. Cade pretty much nods and agrees and is like, you learn some tricks when you have to think of interesting ideas out on the field.
Right. I've spent a lot of time with dwarves in my day, and you're definitely on the right track. They can smell the whiskey a mile away. All right, so go.
So wait, does that
Meska,
mean,
where are you going?
wait, if they can smell whiskey from a mile away, just as an out-of-character question, does that mean we spontaneously start hearing rattling from the jail?
It's a figure of speech. I thought I was pretty obvious about it, but you know, whatever.
I was saying that
What?
out of character.
Oh, fair enough.
Okay. Yeah.
And I just see Aquila just leaving.
Oh,
so I'm
there
just
we
gonna be
go.
Like, hey,
Yep.
okay, I guess we're going this way.
Pa 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 pa.
Oh, hey, that looks like a tent.
It is a
Yep,
tent.
shit. Sorry.
There's a dwarf sitting there. It looks
There
like.
is a dwarf sleeping, relaxing. He kind of leans up a little bit and eyes you all suspiciously, and says, "What can I do you for?"
I'll say,
Cade-
Dora, go ahead.
Cade and Dwarven holds up the platters and points towards the jail. It's like, your friend said that you might be hungry, and so and he holds it out.
My friends, huh? They're more colleagues, I guess. I never quite liked them. They would rather spend their money on alcohol and instead of concentrating on the job at hand, but much appreciated.
No
I
worries.
have been kind of hungry, and after my friends got arrested, I've been kind of leery about trying to get food and trying to get out of this town.
I understand that.
Well, the ultimate goal is to get everyone out of the town, so we should be at similar purposes here.
Yeah, what do you need, guys?
Well, you mentioned that job you had earlier, and that's the main reason we're here. We're here to help you with that job of understand that you were after some buried treasure. Is that correct?
That must have been, a second. You must have been talking to Seymour. He never knows when to shut his mouth. But I guess since the cat's out of the bag, as it were.
I wouldn't fault him for that. He just gave you some help.
I guess. What do I get out of it? I mean, aside from this lovely plate of food and this mighty fine bottle of whiskey.
You get to not go to jail.
We got a comedian here, Birdman.
Well, the way I see it, he hasn't really done anything currently. It's not like he was the one that got drunk and killed the horse.
That's true.
Well, let's just say I have I gotta work on that voice. I'm sorry. Well, let's just say that I have a certain kind of pull in this city, and I could probably see them freed if you'd like.
Yeah, I suppose that'll do. They, excuse me. They are technically family, so
Hey,
I probably
well-
shouldn't let them rot.
And I kneel down and talk to him in Dwarven. And I know family's the most important thing, right?
Yeah, even then when you want to drop kick them, right? And he gives a little chuckle.
Especially then.
Well,
All right. It's so hard not to do Krolak's voice.
I think I might take mine a little more French than Spanish because it's really hard for me to get into the Spanish.
Okay, whatever works for you.
I don't know why.
Pickles.
So,
I'm gonna experiment with different voices.
Yeah, and that's
Well.
that's why we're doing this. We're all working on stuff. So
So for those listening, bear with us.
yes, indeed.
We'll get a roll. I promise.
We are not professional voice actors.
No,
That
oddly
is for
enough.
sure.
All right, so Pickles.
Roll-
Meska is gonna come up and just take the lead, jump to it, and
line.
just
Good buddy.
Jumping around.
just approach him and
Jump
say,
on it.
"What we need is
Might as
the
well jump.
map. They said you had a map." And so the dwarf is like, yeah, I've got a map. If you promise to get my clan brothers out of jail,
Whoa!
Then-
What?
what?
Oh, not that kind of plan. Okay.
Then I can give you the. Then I'll give you the map.
You have my word. Right, you have my word.
All right.
Your friends will be freed.
Okay. Are we missing somebody on the map?
I think I'm
Pickles.
covered up.
Okay.
Did you go to the
Like,
fog of war or something?
There it is.
There he is.
No, I was just covered up.
Fair enough.
The cat was somehow hiding behind the short halfling.
Yes, that makes total sense.
That was
Okay.
my title seats.
All right, so you have now been given a map to the cave. Do you so choose like this is the next day from the previous session where you went up against the boars, so you've still got 5 or 6 days before the town conceivably gets overrun. So
How far away does the map show?
it's not very far. Like with the boar, it's only like half hour away.
Okay.
Now,
And I don't know if it matters or not, but I do have navigator's tools. I don't know if that would help at all in this situation and finding it quicker.
It's pretty
Pretty
well written out map.
and you do say that we have a couple of days still, but in our experience with tactics, we would possibly know to start expecting scouts in the near future. Or would that be
Possibly.
safe to say?
Possibly.
Have we
No,
noticed
there's
that
a real
people
chance of
are
that.
starting to leave, or that
What was that,
anyone's going
Ventura?
anywhere? Has anyone started to leave the town? or
At,
is it
at this
just
point,
going-
they are packing up. Like you're not necessarily seeing a lot of stuff on the street, because they are in their houses. You can hear a lot of noise coming from homes as people are rummaging through, and even though Theron and Jacques have told them just the essentials, it's hard for people to part with things, so they're trying to pack up pictures and whatnot and valuables and stuff. So
Might want to reposition your mic there a little bit, Pete.
It's all right. I was repositioning myself, and that probably caused some stuff.
okay,
That
so
means we still have like 6 days. Then you said.
probably 5 or 6 days before
So
the
we
main force gets here. There's
So
no time.
that's and as long as
As long as what?
as long as it's as long, I keep getting drowned out by his breathing.
Peter, stop breathing.
But I was gonna say, 'cause as long as we're quick about it, because since at least with the map we have a much clearer path,
Hmm.
we could potentially get.
Jesus
We could
Christ, Peter.
Okay, seriously, I don't think I'm that.
Because I
You're louder than you think, apparently.
apparently.
I'm not hearing anything when I'm doing.
Well, you're not us.
Very
So yeah,
true.
since pretty much since we have the map, we know exactly what we're going. Unlike the Boar Cave, which was a little bit more. We had the good general direction, just not the
Yeah.
very specific one.
Right.
We
Correct.
could potentially get there and back quicker.
Yeah.
That, and even if there's the risk of additional scouts or problems, like the funds could potentially make things a little bit easier down the road, depending on what we find.
Yeah.
It's like, sure, this town might not last long, but that money might mean life or death for the next town.
Yeah. So I'll just put it this way: you guys have more than enough time to go out and do this if you want to. Just as a matter of story, you guys will be going up against a scouting party later on. I don't know if it'll happen during this session, but
Spoilers.
yeah. But just go do this thing. You guys are gonna be fine.
I say let's go do it.
You're not gonna run into a scouting patrol at this point. So just
The
go
sooner
out
we
and-
do it, the sooner it can be done, and the sooner we can get out of here.
That and
This money can assist with these townsfolk.
Mm.
and Cade will nod. He says that. And which direction out of town are we heading based off the map?
That way.
This way.
Which
Pretty much the way you guys came into the town.
Cade would then also comment, since we know the army's going to be coming from that direction, this would allow us to potentially better survey the land, maybe help with defensive preparations as well.
There you
I
go.
agree.
There you go.
Let us go off and let's be off, I guess.
All right, so. No, we're not doing that one. We're doing this one. So then I need to...
And which direction is the capital from? Like, assuming that the top of the town map is north. Which direction did we come from to get to here?
You came from the east.
Okay.
Well,
so we would expect
actually,
things to come from
yeah.
that direction, more or less.
Well, they're coming technically. I don't have any means of scanning the map to this. I may try and, because I think I have a copy of the map on my phone. I may try and download the picture to this so you guys can have it. Terrace is a little to the southwest of Corania. So, you came in from the east side, technically, of Terrace, but you were heading south because the Beskar Mountains is to the south west of Corania, about a little askew of the middle of the continent. So, and like I said, I'll try and get a download of the. Actually, I think on GroupMe it has. I sent a thing. I suppose I can just repost it, huh? So,
Yeah.
can you guys see the current map? Where you
Yeah,
guys
just not obviously the fog of war, but yeah, we can see the.
Okay, you
Oh,
guys,
yeah.
you guys are down. If you scroll down, you guys are down at the
Yep.
bottom.
Yep.
Yep.
So let me see if I can find that map super quick. So, discuss what you guys want to do. Here, I'll do a little fog of war. Open this up a little bit for you, and you can discuss what you guys are game planning here.
So based on the maps, where is the entrance to this? Is that this right here?
This. Here, let me get to the right thing. Oops.
I figured like this area.
This
is
right
like a
here is
freeway.
where you guys came in.
Okay, so we're in the
this-
cave right now.
Yeah.
Like,
Imagine this
Alright.
as a cave, and then this I will have be an entryway for you guys, and that will take you to closer to where the stuff is.
Sounds good. Cade, Aquila, since you're more capable in the melee space, would you guys mind taking the lead? We'll support you. We'll support you from behind.
Yes. Yes.
You should know that birds in the cave don't really go well.
I saw what you did with your fists. It was quite impressive. I'm sure you'll manage.
But being underground goes against flying in the air.
Oh, you'll be fine.
You're still better at close range than we are.
Maybe it's under here.
My people prefer the heights as well. Better
No, I
to
prefer-
see.
I know I prefer the seas, but we don't have that right now. The sooner we get this done, the sooner we can leave.
Will there be a way to flood the cave, make you more at home?
I wouldn't mind that.
Oh my god.
How big is this cave?
It's not terribly big.
So I'm probably not gonna be able to fly at all.
Not in this space, no. Here we go.
Could he hover?
Sure. Turn on your repulsor engines and you can hover. All right, I posted in GroupMe the map. So
Okay.
feel free to take a look at that, and you'll see that Carania, like I said, is a little north and east of Terrace.
Yep.
So.
Cool.
All right, so there's that little trap door, which now that I think about it, as I was talking about it, I was like, you know, I probably should have had you guys do a check to see if you found that door. And hindsight, so we'll just say that you did all the legwork and discovered where this hatch was. Probably,
Good job, guys.
Probably because we'll just retcon it as it was on the map already. And it said, hey, there's a trap door right here.
I figure someone just mistakenly left it open.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Is anyone able
What's
to
the
check it?
lighting like in this cave?
it's there's not really any lighting. I mean, there's light coming from the entrance, but it's pretty dark.
I have
in
dark
here.
vision, so
Yeah, I was gonna say, for those of us with dark vision, will we be able to see?
Yeah, you'd be able to see, but I mean, here, I'm gonna
Okay.
bloop.
Aguila's fist kind of blazes a little bit of fire.
Nice. Whoa!
Bloop. And bloop. Then,
Meska's just like, you guys got this.
good luck, everybody! Good news, everyone!
Good morning, everyone.
All right, there you go. You go through the hatch, and you end up in this room here. It is very well lit up. There are torches in sconces all the way around this little room. What you gonna do?
It's funny that despite all this light, I still can't see anything.
Really? I moved you, and I opened
Yeah, you
it
moved
up.
us, but it still looks like a fog of war thing going on.
You have
well, it's
to
because those are walls.
you have to move the map towards the upper right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I found it.
Zoom out.
Zoom
I did.
out.
We're good now.
Okay.
Okay.
Would I be able to tell who's, keeping the torches lit?
No. Magical means, as far as you know. I mean, you can
Okay.
you can do a Arcana check or anything. I mean, you go for it. You
Arcana.
tell me what
Uh,
you tell me what you're gonna do, guys.
I am going to examine the torches to see if they are being maintained or if they have some sort of maintenance.
Yes.
Through magical means.
Roll for maintenance check.
I don't have maintenance, but I do have Arcana. So I'm going to see if that would work. Ooh, I got a 9, so I got an 11.
It's fire.
I also can do investigation.
Anybody else that
I
wants
was about
to?
to ask, does it look like there's been anyone here recently? Any sign of anything going on recently?
Do an investigation or perception, whatever one is good for you.
Ooh, perception's way better, so I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna join in on this.
I will also.
There we go.
I have a really good perception and
You're-
investigation.
You already
actually.
blew yours, Pete.
16.
No, but that was Arcana. That's not the same.
16.
23
Wait, what?
for Aquila.
No, I want to do 10. Why did I do that? Fair enough. Okay. Oh, that's an 11 for me total.
Okay, so
Gila definitely wins
Okay.
that one.
Aquila, from what you've seen, it's probably been close to a year or more since anybody's been down here. So you could probably safely bet that these torches are magical in nature because it doesn't look like anybody's been here to refill any oil or, change out torches.
So Gila says, no one's been here. Let's hurry through and get through and defeat whatever monsters we can and get out.
Agree.
If no one's been here, then how do we know there are monsters?
There's a cave with buried treasure. There's always monsters.
That and Cade speaks.
After you, Aguila.
And Cade speaks up. And if you were paying attention when Dominai told us about this earlier, Freely said there were specters of a sort in here, supposedly. And he sent a group of townsfolk who never returned.
Yes, but are specters really monsters?
The things we need to kill.
If
So
you
let's
maybe
move.
come into a cave and there's no one to fight, someone is getting punished. And Agila marches off.
Now follow.
And Cade pulls out one of his own torches, gets it lit, and
Get lit!
I'm gonna stay towards the back just to
Here, let me open this.
keep scanning behind us with my dark vision to just make sure nothing slips in behind us.
I have dark vision too, so I'll keep an eye out for anything moving that shouldn't be moving.
Cade would offer one of his torches to Agila. You need one, or are you good?
I'll just stay bare-fisted.
Okay. But you're a bird.
Are you able
Yeah,
to see in the
that is
dark?
Fair talent.
Do you have wings and fists?
Yep.
It's great. Try not to think too much about it. All right, so, what you guys
Are we
gonna do?
Lead the way, Aguila. Right behind you.
I'm going left down this hallway.
Alright,
That
I'll
is your
follow suit.
that is your decision. Okay. So you see Hall there going this way, and then you kind of see a little bit, into here.
Is there anything in this statue here?
There is nothing there. Nope.
Is that actually a statue, or is that just part of the map?
That's just part of the map. So I mean, yeah, sure, it's a statue. It can be a statue.
Is this like a bridge or anything?
It's just like a stairway leading up to this.
I would
Little
imagine the
area.
stairway would. Imagine the farther down we go, the more likely the treasure, correct?
I don't know.
I'm throwing that out to the group.
Okay.
Cade would pretty much shrug. Yeah, it varies. Some caves, especially if they're built into mountainsides, they'll place them higher up. Others lower.
I know when I was dealing with pirates back in my day, they usually buried it as deep as possible.
There appears to be an open room this way. Maybe we should check it out and see. That's
Agreed.
There.
Agreed. I have the I withdraw the judge to have it just in case. Have it ready. Hey, look at that. There's a thing right over there.
Given the close quarters, I draw out rapier because ranged weapons are probably not super great.
Well, yeah, that's fair. All right,
Uh,
I'll holster the judge and pull out my short sword.
Meska's gonna follow up, bring up the rear there.
There's a thing. Looks like there's something down there. Let's go take a look.
That, and since we're in a cave, I know it'd be highly unlikely, but don't want to take a chance that you miss, but somehow the rolls determine, oh good, you hit this wall just right, you're causing the cave in. Shit.
All right, so I'm checking out this guy right here. Is there anything on there of note?
There is not.
Okay.
Nondescript walls.
Yeah.
Is there anything that would
here,
show
let me-
any sign of anybody moving? Like, that would show, hey, this is where the treasure would be. Any markings?
There's a little
anything
bit
that shows a
of
reminder.
there's a little bit of blood splatter here, but it's pretty old.
Now, is this a pillar? Or is it just open?
It's just a statue.
Can I
doesn't-
can I give it a look over and see what I
If you'd
like
like,
investigation?
yeah,
you know,
go for it.
See if I
Whatever-
pick up anything from it.
Yeah.
You know. 16. I said investigation, so 21.
It is a statue.
Do I recognize the figure?
Do a history or a religion check.
Well, I don't have. That would just be a straight intelligence roll for me because I don't
Okay.
have perception, or I don't have advantage or proficiency in either one.
Nope. Yep.
What? Oh, look at that! I got a 7.
Yeah, just some dude.
Are there any like markings on the wall or anything that would serve as like a reminder, like, hey, treasure this way, in case someone got lost trying to find it?
I'm glad you guys are asking this because you guys are kind of far away from where the actual stuff is. I found this was just one of the basic maps, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll just put it up here. They'll find it. And then you guys go the opposite way.
I have a feeling there's nothing here to find. Let's go back the other way.
All right, just say I'm gonna pause recording because I see there's a pause. Did it pause?
Is
I don't know.
somebody just like
What?
Somebody eating
shuffling through
chips.
dice or?
Don't worry about it. I'm just trying to find my best D20.
Okay.
Yeah, talk amongst yourselves real quick. Corey, the friend,
Yourselves.
he wants to jump in on the Discord, and I gotta figure out how to.
Oh, Rory?
No, Corey, the guy that created Meska.
Oh, I thought Rory was gonna join us. 'cause
No,
So should we immediately haze him? And if so, how?
I mean, if you want, So, what would I need to get him on my friends list? Just send him.
I think you just need his tag, wouldn't you?
yeah, there's usually a number code that comes behind everyone's tag that kind of identifies them.
So.
Yeah. For example, my code is 0878.
Yeah, mine is, what was it? I think it was like, well, I sent it to him.
5419
Yeah.
is yours.
Yeah, because I had sent that to
Got
him.
2319.
You have 2319.
So, alright. Well, I'm waiting on him to respond. What were you guys doing? Are you...
kind of milling about trying to find something that's not here currently.
You might want to help out Meska here, I think.
Headed back this way.
Do 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 do.
How wide is this cave? Is it just the 5 feet or?
Just the 5 feet, yeah. The path, like the little corridor, yeah. So let me see.
We're gonna be fighting on top of each other.
Well, you can try and lure him back into the larger room.
We can try to keep 6 feet between us.
Social distancing.
What?
I don't know what you
That's a
said.
current events
Hey.
joke.
Just remember, stay out of melee range. That's all you got to remember.
Hang out. Well, that's beneficial for me anyway.
So,
Though I am thinking about.
Is this thing?
yes.
I was telling John this. I
This
am
thing.
thinking about venturing into maybe doing a little bit of a multi-class and put some rogue in them. Could be kind of fun.
I mean, again, what could be more terrifying than, you see this half orc disappear, and then he reappears, and you have the effectively have a 6 to 10 pound cannon embedded in your spine.
Yeah. I agree.
Although-
Alright, so.
Although it would suck is if even then if you literally had it pressed against your spine, it's like click, misfire.
Oh no. But dude, could you imagine getting sneak attack with the judge?
I mean, sneak attacks, it's a scaling die roll based off the level, right?
I think so.
Based off of how many rogue levels you have, yeah.
Ellie.
So let me see.
Well, I mean, it gets better and better every time. So.
Now
The
I'm
sneak
Well, not,
attack
not
just
every level.
Was it a
It
set
goes-
amount or is it a dice roll? I've never been a rogue
Dice roll.
before.
It's dice
Okay.
roll.
at
It's
level-
you basically get extra d6s to roll to add to your
at
attack.
level
Okay.
1 and 2, it's just an additional d6. 3 and 4 is 2d6. So pretty much every 2 levels you add an extra d6 to the roll.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
Oh yeah, sure.
And as you know, if you've ever thrown fireball, the more
Yeah.
d6s you roll, the better damage you get.
Oh yeah.
In fact, statistically speaking, the more of the smaller dice you roll, the better damage you're actually doing.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you have a sword and you have the choice between 2d6 or 1d12, pick the 2d6.
Good to know.
Because your ceiling is the same, but your floor is a little higher. So your average would therefore be a little higher.
Okay.
And I'm guessing the recording is still paused, or
No,
Oh.
it's gone. Sorry, he was. I think I've got him here. I just gotta.
as I was gonna say, I'm gonna use this.
Yeah,
since you're
there
trying
he
to get-
is.
Since you're still trying to get him in, I'm gonna use this as a good time
To go tinkle.
to. Yeah, that.
Okay. So.
Don't worry, I
will
won't.
BRB as well.
I won't take Peter time.
Invite to server. There we go. Let's see if he gets on.
Yeah, I mean, if you have contact with him in any way, you can just create an invite and send it to
Mhm.
him, and then he can join the server from anywhere. And then once he's on the server, then you can like friend him and whatever, you know.
Yay! Is that him? Yeah, should be. Okay. Corey, you can talk, Corey, if you'd like.
He hasn't joined the
Yeah. See. Well, it's-
audio.
to me, it says, yeah. Well, maybe I need to create an invite for... No, he's... Pretty sure he's in it. Yeah, because I'm not seeing him as a available invite to the talkie talk. He might not be able to because it looks like he's on a phone.
Yeah, well, I mean,
so I don't know if he has. But...
theoretically, I think that's possible. You just essentially you're on speakerphone now.
Yeah, yeah.
There he is. Yeah, he's coming in right now.
Hello.
Hi, Corey.
He's muted.
Right now.
You. This is Corey. This is the gentleman that created Meska.
Hello.
Hey,
So I just wanted to introduce you to the gang here. We're taking a quick break to get you on. We're about to probably get into a little battle here. So
Yeah.
you got in on a perfect time. So, oh, Watson's back.
Yeah, I was just
back.
Pokemon battle music.
Ah, good to know. I am
So I
going
decided,
to...
I think with my D20s, I'm just going to roll those physically, but for anything else, I'm just going to use the
Okay.
the thing.
Okay. Thangs.
The thing.
Alright, if anybody needs to go potty or anything, I'm going to get up and go get my surge out of the freezer before it explodes. And then we will get into this,
So you don't.
Nah, wait till it explodes first.
It needs to live up to its namesake.
Yeah. No. Alright, I'm a BRB.
Herbal.
Or maybe I'll keep using the service. I don't know. It seems to be working a little better.
See, I'm not actually,
God.
sitting at a table or anything, so rolling dice is a little trickier.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm at my computer desk, but there's not a ton of space
Hello?
to roll on it.
I have a loft style bed, so I can just pull his tail up
Holy
to the
shit.
side. Okay.
I'm just kind of lying across
I
my
don't know
bed
where
with
we
my
think
computer
you're
on
going.
my laptop on the thing.
Oh,
Well, if we're going in the gas station, you can get me like a couple of the roller things.
Oh, but I like the sound notification.
You know, those taquito thingies or whatever thingies. Like the cheeseburger roller, or I don't care. It's whatever. Whatever looks good. Oh, shit.
Pretty sure that's just a coin flip, right?
No, that's fine then.
what?
Fudge.
I have no idea. Check it out.
It's basically a D2.
I don't know,
Sure.
I'm clicking it, and it's not doing anything.
No, I liked it. I don't know. Yeah. Is there more? Oh, well, yeah, never mind then. I'll just eat that. Yes, yep. I didn't know if there was much left, so yeah, I can go grab it. Is it all cooked then? Or... Okay. Well, I don't want to be too long away from this, so I may do it later. So. Okay. Love you. I gotta get back to the thing. No, I got my surge. I just pulled it out of the freezer. Alright, love you. Bye.
So, you said that's sort of like a specter?
Sphincter?
or race, you know.
Well, technically, he didn't say anything about it yet. He moved it in position, and people are taking breaks.
I'm just saying it looks kind of ghosty.
Oh my good god. I only have...
What?
I have free stuff, Pete. Like...
No, I was trying to figure out what it was.
Oh, okay. I thought you were criticizing my free image. Okay.
What?
Yeah, no, you're good. I just got back
Jeez.
on the microphone. Chill. Alright, so, Meska is going to see this little specter and be like, oh, peace, bitches, I'm out. And run back here. And then I will have you guys. Let me write
All
down.
right.
I'll write down names and then we can do initiative.
I'll be rolling. Oh, okay.
Before
Oh,
we
what? There's no way I rolled a 30.
How do you have a... What are you
Oh.
doing?
What is going on? I don't know what is going on.
I think you just selected to roll 3d20s.
No,
Yeah.
what it is since he's doing roll d20 and he just keeps doing that, it just keeps adding more d20s to his previous roll. He's not doing one d20.
Yeah. If you go to the dice roller, you can program it with however many rolls you want to do, whatever type, and then if you have any bonuses to your
There we go.
stats, you
That's
can
an
add
actual
that
roll.
to it all automatically.
So.
So.
Oh yeah, the advanced D20.
Yeah.
Advanced thing.
Or you can just do it in person, like we were talking. So, Pickles.
All right.
I don't know.
Okay, now that I got it figured out,
Aquila.
I'm gonna
So I
start
got an 18
rolling.
for initiative.
Okay, I'm gonna actually start rolling using the thing and then add my bonus in before I roll.
Oh
So
yeah,
it
how
shows up.
convenient.
No,
I rolled an 11. Oh, that didn't count. That totally didn't count.
no, I would have had a 14 if I had done it the other way.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here's the thing: you do your roll and just say that's just the roll, and then you add everything afterwards. That's what.
Okay, so am I a 14 or am I a 12, Watson?
You're a negative 10.
I agree with that. You're a negative 10, Pete.
Yeah.
I'm an 18.
Yeah, I see. 18, and then Pete, you're... Is that with your... Wow, 12.
The first one is without. The second one is with. So technically, the first naked D20 I rolled was 11. So plus 3 is 14.
Aquila, what'd you get?
19.
No, 19.
And before the roll, the one thing I was curious about is there by chance any knowledge that we would have? Maybe these could be negotiated with, or are we gonna have to kick its ass?
They are vengeful spirits. They are not to be trifled with. But you're about to trifle with them, so...
So
Does it look corporeal in a way that physical attacks would hurt?
Actually, let me see.
most of us do have magical weaponry.
That's fine.
I'm not concerned. My fists are magical, so.
And both of my weapons.
So you can punch ghosts?
They're all... None of them
Also-
are... Wait a minute. Yeah, there's the...
So if my short sword is a +1, that counts as a magical weapon, right?
Yes. Any kind of plus weapon is going to be... Yeah. So, yeah, it doesn't look like... you guys all have magical weapons, so you'll be able to hit them. So... It's not like Pokemon and you guys are all normal types trying to go up against ghosts. Isn't that right? Like, isn't that the way it works with Pokemon? Is
Normal
I
and
don't
fighting
remember.
types cannot hit
Yeah.
ghosts.
yeah. So you can hit these guys.
I did that wrong. So how am I doing that? How do I do?
What'd you do?
How do I roll? I thought it was rolled and.
What I usually do is over in that left-hand side of the Roll20 screen, there's a little die, and you can click on that, and it'll pop up the dice roller. There you go.
+2 is 20.
Okay, cool.
Or, I'm sorry, the blasted 20.
Thank you. Thank you. That's catching on. Catching on.
Gotta catch it on.
Okay, so just for Corey's sake, I will go through this real quick. We got Aquila.
Is he with us on a?
Um, Corey, did you ever get Roll20 downloaded?
Forget.
If not, that's fine.
Is he on voice chat with us?
He should be still. He's still in the thing. but he may be busy at the moment with... okay. So we've got Aquila del Sol is in Aerococra, which is a birdman, Harvey Birdman, played by Ventura. Say hi, Ventura.
Hello.
And then we've got Dominai Deegan, which is a half-orc sorcerer, right?
Yep, Dominai again at your service.
And that's Tim. And then we got Pickles is a swashbuckling bard.
I'm a tabaxi bard at your service.
Yes, a cat boy. And then we've got Cade, played by Watson, is a halfling barbarian fighter.
Ghost-wise.
All right, and then we will get into it. I have to roll for that boy's initiative. Ooh. I've decided that was going to be the Wraith, right?
Yes,
That was going to be the
it's-
Wraith. No. That's
It's
gonna.
vengeful spirit. That eliminates
That's
one.
gonna be the Shadow Demon. Yeah,
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
the Shadow Demon. So he got a 19. No, 19.
That doesn't sound. The Shadow Demon doesn't sound frightening at all.
Uh-uh.
I don't see anything that could go wrong with this.
And then,
All we need to do is get some kid with oddly shaped hair to start throwing trading cards at it.
yeah,
No.
they will be okay. So, all right, Dominai, or no, Cade, you are at the top of initiative. What shall you do? You've got this dude right here, and I guess I'll open it up a little bit because I did add the other one to initiative as well. You've got a shade or a shadow right here.
So this one's a shadow.
Yep,
And
And then
one
this-
is just a spirit.
that is the shadow demon here
Oh,
up
okay.
front, and then the one back here is the shadow.
Well, part of the problem is, since you said this is just narrow hallways, Gala's in the way, so
Yeah. Well, like I said, I've got Meska
You could
fell back here to kind of get some distance away.
move through it non-hostile.
well, that
Yeah.
and what I was thinking is, well, how high is the roof?
Standard probably we'll say 10 feet. 10
Because
feet
I was
tall.
thinking, as a halfling, it's still possible for Cade to be in front of him, and
Uh-huh.
Nagila could be hovering above him to still do melee attacks. I mean, I know
I wouldn't
that,
really be.
yeah, I know that wouldn't be per D&D rules, but technically speaking,
If you, I'll put it this way. If you're gonna do that, any kind of advantage you're going to have on an attack, I'm going to take away, because you're fighting. For you, you're fighting below a character, and for Ventura, he's fighting above a character.
but
And if you're-
but pack tactics, I would immediately be giving him that advantage back.
No, I'm not going to let you have that if you're going to do that. There's got to be some kind of balance there, Watson.
All right, well, Cade looks.
I mean, I'm not going to say that you can't do it. I'm just going to say there's going to be a little bit of a penalty to it.
Well, Cade's pretty much going to look at the situation they're in and pretty much to the confined quarters. He's like, "Damn it, this is why I don't like caves."
Yeah.
He'll get both of his weapons ready, and would I be able to potentially move here?
I'm sorry. Not without an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, you
'Cause you
can't
will-
move through a contested space.
Yeah,
Really.
He's right there. You're not gonna have, even with your small stature. With your small stature, I'd at least let you kind of go by him. but you're definitely going to be taking an attack of opportunity.
And I believe if you're trying to move through a space and you get hit by attack of opportunity, your movement stops.
Yeah.
Well, what I'll do then is rage.
That's a
Yep.
very intimidating rage. I like it.
I'm quite scared at this moment.
And I'll try to potentially open up space for Aquila to get at the shadow demon thing. I'll try to expend one of my superiority dice to use a trip attack on one of my melee hits.
Okay.
Double 18s.
Okay. Let me see. Yeah, that hits.
All right, and how trip attack works is that my superiority dice is going to be added to my damage roll, and if the target is large or smaller, it needs to make a strength saving throw, and if it fails, it gets knocked down. It gets knocked prone.
Okay.
So, you want me to go ahead and do the damage before we figure that out?
Yes, please.
Here's
'Cause
the
knocking a shadow demon prone is going to be interesting to flavor. Because they don't have legs.
He's just slightly hovering a little bit lower.
Okay, just a second. He said up roll 20. Just a second.
33.
Wait, what?
33 points of damage.
Oh, holy fuck. Seriously?
Yeah.
Jesus tits. Sorry. I was not expecting that.
It's okay. It's up to you if you want to censor that.
You gotta remember, it's like I roll because due to the magical effect, I'm effectively rolling 4d6s. And then for both weapons, it's +8 from the strength, +4 from raging, and then also +1 on both weapons from them being +1. So I add a lot. And then I added my superiority dice, which was a d8, and I rolled a 7 on that. So now now the Spectre must make a strength-based saving throw, and the DC for that is 8, 10, 14.
Would the Spectre, since, not corporeal, have any kind of immunity to physical effects like that?
Well, it's being hit with magical weapons.
Yeah, but the knocked prone part, though. He's saying it doesn't have legs. It's kind of...
Yeah, it doesn't. It says it's damage immunities with cold, lightning, and poison. Condition immunities
Condition immunities. So that
does
would...
not include prone. It says exhaustion, grappled, paralyzed, petrified, poison, prone. Oh no, it does say prone, so he can't be prone.
I was gonna say, I would imagine you wouldn't be able to trip a ghost.
Yeah.
Damn.
But he rolled high enough anyway. What was the modifier for that save?
Strength based.
Oh well, shit. He has a -5 in strength, so he would have failed it. But
if anything, I'd figured since it can't be knocked prone, at the very least, the force of it could still cause it to move.
You did half of its health.
Fuck yeah.
So what I'm gonna flavor this is, what kind of your sword, right?
It's short sword and scimitar, and they both have fire enchantments.
You're hitting this from the side, and this thing, just from the sheer force of this attack, gets shoved right into the wall and just like clocks its head against the wall and just kind of doesn't get prone because it doesn't have legs, can't be prone, but it drops to the ground a little bit and then kind of floats, wavering up and down a little bit, kind of
Woohoo! I gave a ghost a concussion.
Yeah, essentially. Yeah. Is there a way that I can add somebody to roll 20 without having to back out?
I have no idea.
I do not know.
So I might need.
You can probably open a different tab
You
and
think?
go to roll 20 and then do that.
Yeah, let's try that. Invite player. Alright. Because he just got it and he sent me his email, so I'm going to punch that in so he can watch us. So
Ooh.
it is. Let's see, so I believe it is going to be. What is Aquila? What's your modifier for your dex? What's your dex mod?
5.
5? Holy buckets! All right,
Wow.
Monks, man.
so
So you're what, 19 or 20 then?
They have to be 20. Yeah. See, and my best stat is my 18 charisma, so I figured that was, solid.
Well, I got 18 strength and 18 wisdom.
I have 17 dexterity.
Hey, I have 17 dexterity and a 19 charisma.
So let me check what the Shadow Demon's dexterity is. Alright, yeah, you beat him out. So you get to go first in initiative. Or next.
So Aguila pulls out his maracas, points to the shadow demon in the back there, and says, "Finally, another challenge in a fight. I challenge you." And then he readies a radiant sunbolt, and if that demon moves towards me or attacks me in any way, I'm gonna fire off it.
Okay.
To be fair, he only has one direction he can move at the moment.
Yeah. So probably gonna happen. He might not. He might attack you. In which case, I'll just let him do his thing.
Well, the thing is he's specified if he moves towards you. So moving towards me would be moving towards you.
True.
But
True.
He might attack you at range.
Okay, so anything else?
He could definitely have some kind of ranged attack.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you plan on doing, or just kind of waiting?
Nope. I'm just readying that attack and.
Hey, there he
on
is.
To see what he does.
Okay. So,
See this
Hazy
little
buffalo.
yeah.
bolt of light just hanging out in my fist, ready to go.
All right. So it is the Shadow Demon's turn. What shall he do? Yeah, you're in front of him, so he's going to do Claws attack on you, Cade.
Is this the white shadow demon? Or,
Yes,
or
I
yeah.
thought this was the Shadow Demon.
No, this is the
That
Shadow
was-
Demon. This is the Shadow.
Oh.
Just straight shadow. So he's a weak boy.
Good to know.
So, yes. So, excuse me. He's going to make his attack. And what's their modifier for attack? Let's see here. Okay, so +5. So 19. Does that hit you?
Surprisingly, it does
Okay. Now,
not.
serious?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say, really, Watson?
He looks like a halfling, but he's actually a warforged with an AC of like 30.
Yeah, the
So
top
he's-
half of him is just invisible.
So he's like Dinobot, where he's got like 24 AC.
Well, Actually, he's piloting inside an invisible mech suit.
Okay, so
He's
Oh
like
my-
he's like those little aliens in Men in Black. They're like right at the so the
yeah,
robots.
Remember the
The galaxy is on Orion's belt.
nerd.
Yep.
All right, you're taking
Playing D&D like that's a surprise.
right. Yeah, like I'm totally surprised. 12 damage to you, but you're raging, so that's halved. So 6 damage to you, Cade.
Oh, so despite it being a ghost, it processes as a normal slashing.
It is physical damage. Yes.
Okay.
So 6 damage, so halved is 3.
Oh,
No,
that hurts so much.
I already said it was 12 damage, and halved it's 6.
But I'm super raging, so it's
Don't-
half again.
Don't make me add a couple more shadow demons since you almost one-hit this guy.
Okay, I'll be good.
Okay,
The
so
room all of a sudden fills with them. There's now 13.
13 go. That was a good movie. I
Yeah.
like with Matthew Lillard.
Yeah,
It got
and
such
Monk.
bad reviews, but
Because the camera work in that movie is terrible. It's like cut.
true.
cut.
Yeah.
There's like no lingering shots at all, even when they're discussing things.
Yeah.
So at the risk of not venturing off too far, whose turn is it now?
Thank you, Tim.
You're welcome.
How dare you go on a tangent
didn't.
of our tangent back
Anyway,
to the plot?
8
So yeah. So segues are weird, guys. So whose turn is it now?
it is Pickles' turn.
Yeah.
Oh no. Dominai. Why?
Oh,
How
okay.
did How did I pass you up, Mr. 18?
I don't know. I
Yeah.
feel offended almost.
You should.
Yeah, you
I
should
think,
feel.
I think to apologize to him, you should give him an inspiration.
No.
Don't worry, I got plans, mate. Don't worry about it. So, for my bonus action, I'm going to use I'm going to cast Dragon's Breath at 2nd level, and I'm going to use the distance spell to cast it on Cade. So now, Cade, you have the ability to do Fire Breath at 3d6 damage. So there's that. And then, just for funsies, I'm going to cast a Firebolt at the guy in front of Cade.
You mean fireball, don't you? No, I'm
I
kidding.
do have Fireball available, but I figured, given the tight quarters, that might not be the best.
Well, let's hope
So-
that Meska doesn't screw up and do a fireball.
Oh, no.
Anyway,
Okay.
yes. I digress.
Fireball is labeled to whom it may concern.
So, plus 7, so 12 plus 7, so that is a 19 to hit.
19. On the Shadow Daemon,
Yes, sir.
he is hit.
Awesome.
The demon or Damon?
I'm gonna change between it's demon, but I'm gonna change between what I
And
pronounce things.
what is even really the difference?
I don't know.
Perspective. Okay, so that's going to be a 2d10 damage. That's 11.
Okay, cool.
So don't forget, Cade, you can now, on your turn, spit fire.
The one thing I would have to ask is, could I do this and a melee attack, or would this have to take place of my melee attacks?
It does count as an action.
Yeah, yeah.
Could be one of your attacks.
So I just put in Group Me a picture of the Shadow Demon, so you can have a reference of what it actually looks like.
So wait,
Ooh.
was that a yes or a no?
No, it would be your.
That's
It would be an
because
action.
That's right, because the dual wield attack is its.
Mm.
So I could. So this would be bad. So then, yeah, Dragon's Breath would be bad if. Well, actually, if the one. In
I
front
mean,
of
you
us
don't have to use it, but I just thought since you're right up there in his grill.
maybe you'd like to spit fire at him, but
Yeah,
I can take it back if you don't want it. That's
No,
fine.
I'm just thinking, if we don't kill it, that other one is just 15 feet out. It would be in range, so.
Well, it lasts until I drop it, so well that's.
And they're technically both in range. You know, it's
yeah.
cone.
Right, yeah, it's a 15-foot cone.
I know,
And
that's
again,
what
it's not like you use it once and it fires. It'll last for a minute as long as I'm concentrating.
All right, too much metagame. Go.
Okay, so
So that'll be the end of my turn.
then it is Pickles.
All right. I'm gonna move up in front of Dominai. Right there.
Hello.
I don't know if this actually will affect on the range, but you know that gets me in better range to that guy. But it was actually aimed at him, and I don't know if he's like immune to it or not. But I'm gonna do a vicious mockery.
Okay.
Do it.
And he's the shadow demon, or he's the shadow.
Demon.
The one right
This
in
one
front
is
of
the,
Cape.
the one that he
This
used.
guy's a
Shadow Demon. Right
Oh.
here.
And I say, you know, for fighting some people who are made of flesh and bone, you sure are not causing any cuts or scrapes. I don't know. That's not very good. But whatever. Vicious
What?
mockery.
Ooh, sick burn.
Yeah.
You just
So,
shamed it to death.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wisdom saving throw
Wisdom saving throw.
for him. Yeah.
What's the DC on that?
I believe mine is 15.
Okay.
I think, or maybe 13. I
Is
can't
that
remember.
intelligence or wisdom or charisma? It's charisma, isn't it?
Spellcasting modifier plus something.
Well, I just need to know what to add to his save.
It's a wisdom saving throw. So
Okay, so 16 is what he got.
I believe that makes it. I don't know why I didn't write down what my spellcasting DC is.
So he's just kind of looks at you and is like, wow, let me go get some aloe vera for those burns.
Yeah, you would better run.
Put out your pipe and smoke it.
I mean, that
Okay.
was fairly bad.
You'll get better at it. You'll get better at it, Pickles.
8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier plus your proficiency bonus. So,
Bonus. Ha ha.
so 8 plus 20.
So what else?
Yeah, mine is 15. It would have been. He has to hit.
He would have.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So what?
I just
you
wanted to
doing?
make sure I was figuring it right. So.
What you doing there? Anything else?
I'm going to give a bardic inspiration to, well, since Cade's like right up there in the front, and you know, he's there. I say, when there's something strange in this dungeon, what are you gonna do? Ghost punching!
Punched cat! I mean, ghost, yeah.
So you now have a 1d8 inspiration dice for your next turn. All right.
Beautiful.
I don't know.
That
yes,
works.
I promise I will get better at this.
No, yeah, you're good. You're good. All right.
Yeah.
So
We all start somewhere.
that's right. So now it's the Shadow Boy's turn. He's gonna float up here, looking all menacing and creepy looking, and do
When since he moved, my ready to action goes off, and I throw a radiant sunbolt at him.
You did that to the shadow?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I was targeted.
Okay. So,
So, do you want me to roll at disadvantage or anything because you got people in front of me, or?
Well, you're taller than me by
yeah, no, you're fine.
2 or 3 feet.
So it's just a straight roll. That'd be 22 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, that's fun. 7 damage, radiant damage to the shadow.
Okay.
And are shadows vulnerable to radiant damage?
I believe they are. Let me check. They do have a sunlight weakness.
Well, yeah.
So,
You said it's just a straight up shadow, right?
yeah.
Damage vulnerabilities, radiant.
Yeah.
I just pulled it up on D&D Beyond.
D&D Beyond.
I should probably avoid doing that to minimize metagaming risk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't be looking up what we're fighting, man. That's not cool.
I just pulled that up to get the damage resistance.
Okay. Alright, so you did how much? 11? 7?
Well, I did 5. Well, yeah, I did 7. So that'd be what, 14 total then?
Yeah. Holy buckets. Okay. He's a hurt boy. He's kind of flickering in and out of vision. Not doing too well. You did a fair chunk of his health. So, back to what he was trying to do. He's going to do Strength Drain on Cade. Let's see. Now that I'm going to give him disadvantage since he just got blasted with sunlight. Whew. Yeah, so that's probably going to miss. So 8. Does 8 hit you, Cade?
No.
Okay. I didn't think so. Okay, so that is his turn. And then... Oh! Buckets. I forgot to put Meska on there.
I was wondering what he was doing.
Sorry, Corey.
You can hang
I'll
out.
put Meska on here, and I will roll
Everybody
for...
talk!
14, what's his dex?
Lightning
2,
bolt.
so
Cade
16.
turns to the brightest light possible.
So, I mean, he'll be at the bottom right now, but for future reference, he has a 16 in initiative. So, all right, Meska, let's see what you're gonna do, buddy. You're gonna cast a spell, but let's see if you cast it. You do not.
Uh-oh.
He got a 3 on his selection. So
Oh,
now we get to do the fun stuff.
Oh, if he fireballs the hallway, God.
That's why he has sculpt spells. He can select up to 6 targets to not take damage from his AoEs. So you guys will be fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, but he
That's-
can destabilize.
You'll get a little warm, but you're not going to take any damage.
I'll take no damage, but all of a sudden I've realized, what smells like burning?
So it's a
I have
4th
no
level
hair.
spell. Or a 1st level spell. Sorry, my bad.
got a little singe on your eyebrows there, mate.
And hey, that's not bad. He's going to cast Witch Bolt.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. Witch Bolt. Now I gotta. So it's 289 in the book. There we go. I'm so glad I wrote down the book numbers so I can go right to it. That's the one where you can just continuously cast it, right?
Make a ranged still have to do an initial
Yeah.
ranged spell attack, but
Yeah.
after the initial hit, you can just instantly keep doing the damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the gun from Fifth Element, where once you've hit the target, you can just shoot in any direction.
Yeah. God, I loved his hairstyle.
Just don't
So
don't
cool.
ask about that button on the side.
Nope. Wish bolt. All right.
I haven't seen that movie in a while. I need to.
Let's see. So
It's been a while for me as well.
yeah, it is a ranged and spell attack, and then it does a 1d12. So he will attack. Well, yeah, he's gonna attack Aquila. Ooh, not bad.
Uh-oh, gonna have some fried chicken.
Oh, why is he? Oh my god! I was thinking I was the shade. Sorry.
I was wondering
He's not
why he's
attacking
me.
you. He is attacking the shadow demon.
No,
With.
you said Aquila.
You can't change your target now.
Well, he attacked me last time in the last fight, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. So he got a 22 to hit with that witch bolt. So now I will
Nice.
do the d12 for the damage.
That would be perfect. Last time he starts greasing you up, and now he's trying to fry you.
Yes.
Yeah, then
There we
the next encounter, he's gonna come out with like some breading and.
Some breading and some
there
lemon
wouldn't be a
oil.
next encounter.
Yeah.
The next encounter would be Aquila versus Meska.
He holds a hand out. Fireball! You cast Conjure Bread. Rains down on Aquila. What the fuck?
So he casts this spell at the shadow demon, doing 8 damage. Or no, 10 damage. And you see this blue crackling light just streak out from the palm of his hand. Just narrowly zips by everybody down the line and smacks right into the center mass of this demon shade, the shadow demon.
Right on.
And you see this kind of quizzical look and a little bit of a head tilt by Meska as he just mumbles, "That's not what I meant to cast." But it works. And so now we will go back up to the top of. You guys want to do a quick perception check to see if you heard him say, "That's not what I meant to cast." Oh well.
Will.
Well, what I'm gonna do, and I figured it makes sense since he's furthest away and he's raging.
Uh-huh.
It would make
That'd be
sense for Cade to be at
12.
disadvantage.
Correct. Yeah.
So,
That'd be a 12 for me.
Okay. Actually,
13.
Dominai, why don't you roll with advantage because you're closer to Meska than anyone.
Okay.
So both of my
That's better. Plus 5, so that would
What-
be 19.
Okay.
My
What'd you get,
D20s
Watson?
was 2 and then 3. So with my
Jeez.
modifiers, it's 6 and 7. So I think
Okay.
it's safe to say I don't hear shit.
Yeah. Dominai, you hear him mutter that. That's not what I meant to cast. Oh well, it works anyway. So
I'm gonna just kind of give him a glare and just kind of ignore it for now. Now's not the time.
yeah. So, we're going to head back up to the top of the line.
Ooh.
And then I don't know if you've noticed that. Dominai, do another perception check to see if you notice these two newcomers.
All right, I will. Let's do that.
Because Meska definitely is, because he's right there in the room with them. But you guys are kind of in the hallway.
That was gonna be a 15 for what was it? Perception.
Yeah, perception.
So yeah, 15.
Okay. Yeah, so you Don't know exactly what just entered, but you know that something entered the room with Meska.
Okay.
So you're gonna, I don't know, it's up to you whether you want to assume that, oh my god, maybe it's another spirit or something, but you definitely know that it's not a friendly.
Okay.
So,
Say not a threat or not a friendly.
not a friendly.
Okay.
Yeah, and obviously I can't take the chance to move.
Not at
I
the
gotta wait
moment.
till my
Once
turn.
once
Okay.
your turn, then you can.
Okay.
That's more or less. I'm letting you have that as a reaction type of thing
Fair
to
enough.
just kind of your keen sense of hearing and spatial awareness from being an admiral and all that. So,
Sounds good.
if you're okay
Yeah,
with
but-
me flavoring that for you,
No, by all means. I do actually have a pretty decent perception, so
okay.
that's all good.
All right, I got to roll for
As
their
do I, if
initiative.
not for the fact I'm far away
Oof.
in a hallway and currently raging.
Remember, you can spit fire.
Bleh.
I'm not rapping.
God, so
But
so funny. Okay. So he is.
That's actually, not to be off on a tangent, one of the Jack Box Party Pack games. That's actually one of the games where it's pretty much robo rap
Interesting.
Robo rap battles?
Okay,
You're robots.
you're Watson. You're leading Peter down the rabbit hole. Okay, so
Can I close the hole off and leave them down there?
okay, so
Stick a dynamite.
Oh, Watson, you know you never have a closed off hole.
Anyway, so whose turn is it?
So yes, Cade would kind of like taste sudden. Because given what the reagent is and the element you chose, I figured it'd make sense for him to sudden taste like a small bit of pepper or something in his mouth that wasn't like pretty much it's not there before. And he'd be familiar. I figured he'd be familiar enough. Given his service, he'd fought with some of the king's mages before. So you just see this raging little midget with the biggest grin on his face. And he wouldn't say anything. He just breathed. He dragon's breath the two of them.
oh, good choice. Good choice. All right, so that is a save for them, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So it's a dexterity save.
Yeah.
Now, that's one thing I still wasn't sure on. Like, is it my dex save that he's got to beat, or is it his?
I'm gonna have it go off of his because he's the
Off
one
of his.
casting it. Yep.
Okay.
That's the way I think I did it last time.
Okay.
With Aquila. So
Oh darn.
just keep that standard going.
Sounds good.
So-
that means the minute the saves they just got to beat a 12, so it's not going to be.
They still take half damage if they succeed.
Yeah. 15. And it's a dex save, right? So that's
Yep.
17 for the shadow. And then 9 for the shadow demon. So I think the shadow demon failed and
So
takes the
he's
full
taking
brunt.
He's taking.
Yeah.
And that's
So-
3d6.
And I got it pulled up.
Okay.
And is it going to be separate rolls for two of them, or just flat roll?
Just a flat roll, and it'll be assigned to both of them. Yeah.
Wow,
One.
I maxed it.
Oh,
Woo!
shiza.
So that's 18 to him and 9 to him.
Cool.
I was a bit worried for a moment because one of the dice, like as it was rolling, it's one of those ones you see it teetering on the edge. One, yay!
How do you want to do it on both of them? I'll let you
Oh, wow.
flavor it. 'Cause
Double.
the shadow was down to 2 health, and the shadow demon was down to 12 health. So you
Pretty
got them
much
both.
as he opens his mouth to start to flame, he'll kind of just charge forward with it. And the moment the initial demon fades, he'd pretty much have moved into its space to just press it into the shadow.
Okay.
Get him out of
They
there.
turn into the pile of glowing ash that you get out of the Elder Scrolls games.
Woo! search it, you can still get stuff out of it.
Mm-hmm. Get some ectoplasm or, you
Just
know.
shift right click.
Just randomly has like 8 gold.
Or
Yeah.
somehow it's smaller than a cat, but you find a full suit of ebony mail in there.
Right. Okay. So that was you. So we had this. Oh well, the shadow demon's dead. So Aquila, you're up.
Well, they were weak. And then I'm just going to wander off this way because I don't know about any other monsters.
Yep.
Say, well,
Okay.
do I see anything down this way?
So it's Dominai.
All right. So knowing that they're there, can I do like a this and then a this thing?
What's this?
Was
and
it
a
the
this?
end of that hallway? Is there
Oh yeah, I want to get here. I want to see if I can. Is that all right?
Yeah. Yep. I'll allow
Okay.
that.
So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna look at these two here, and I'm going to cast Burning Hands at 3rd level,
Oh wow.
which is a Dex save of 15.
On
and
the
it's
shadow.
a cone. So it would be. Let's see. Yeah, it's a cone. So I'm kind of hoping to do like
Oh, okay.
this thing.
Okay. Yep. That'll
All
work.
right. So yeah, they just got to beat a Dex save of 15.
Okay. So.
And then if they half as damage. Okay, so they take half damage if they succeed.
Okay. So did we decide that it's if it meets then it saves?
Yeah.
Okay. So the shadow saves, but the wraith does not.
Okay. So then that's going to be
5d6. Wow.
5d6. So I'm just going to do that.
Buckets.
Ow.
So 16 total to the guy that did not save, and then half of that to. So.
Okay. So. And the shadow. How much health? Okay. Jeez
And
Louise,
then
guys.
as a bonus action, I'm going to use my Pestuous Magic to make a little gust of air that flies me up to 10 feet without provoking attack of opportunity. I'm just going to kind of go back here.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
I ain't messing around.
Clearly. So now it is Meska's turn. Let's roll that d20, see if he catches. He got a 3 again.
Oh no!
The one thing I will say I also find funny is that, you know, there's 2 people in the room with him, and instead of calling out over here, there's like script murder.
I'm sure you would have heard all the flames going off. Oh yeah. By the way, guys, there's people down here.
I'll allow that.
More
Free action.
baddies. I'm pretty sure you would have heard the big flames coming out of my hands anyway. So.
Like Cade, like Pickles definitely. Cade more than likely. Aquila, I think would be at disadvantage.
As far as he is, yeah, who knows?
I don't know if I would have heard any of that.
If he didn't hear me shooting off a bunch of fire, I don't think he would have heard me yelling.
So second level spell. And what happened to all my dadgum dice?
Bird's more of a cat than the actual.
It's not my turn yet, so I can't move. But
I was wondering what you were doing.
I was trying to like rotate my guy.
Flaming
but,
sphere.
You should be able to. Yeah, if you just kind of click on the little blue box at the top of it.
Yeah. All right. There it is. Wait. There it is.
What are you doing?
He's trying to rotate. I don't know why.
Oh.
No, because I assume even though I'm not moving, I still hear what's going on. I just haven't. As a reaction, I just kind of turned in place.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so where did
Far enough.
Flaming. There it is. He's gonna cast Flaming Sphere
Oh joy!
at the
Pickles.
Wraith. At Pickles. Okay, yeah. It is a
Yeah,
5-foot
Oh,
diameter.
he's doing that. Okay, cool. I thought
Yeah.
the wraith was doing that for a second. I was like, oh, that's fun.
No, it's Meska.
I'm cool with it.
Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere must make a dexterity saving throw. The creature takes 2d6 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much. As a bonus action, you can move the sphere. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Up to 30 feet. If you ran the sphere into a creature, that creature must make a saving throw against the sphere's damage. That's cool. Alright, so he's going to cast that sphere on the Wraith. Is that required?
Oh. John
What?
appears in unoccupied space.
What?
A 5-foot diameter sphere of fire appears in an unoccupied space of your choice.
Oh. Yeah, okay. So yeah, we'll put it there then.
Because it would still be within the potential damage effect of the.
Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so
It does potentially mean due to how this. Yeah, it just says any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet.
oh yeah, they have to do the saving throw, dexterity saving throw against Meska's DC, which is 16. I'll give Dominai advantage on that. Well, no, because he's
What am I
got
getting?
sculpt spell, so he doesn't have to worry about taking any damage from it. So
And
Okay. So I don't need to make the dex save?
against the flaming sphere, no.
Okay.
then
'cause-
Meska himself would be safe as well. I would
Yes. That's why I went down the evocation route, so that they wouldn't have to worry about friendly fire.
That's nice.
So, the Wraith, 12, 15, so he fails, and the Shadow, 19, he passes. So, then it is 2d6. It doesn't look like there's any bonuses to that, like spell bonuses to it. So for seven damage in full to the Wraith Boy. So, and then half that much. So okay, all right. And Meska just kind of, just a second, had to cough. So Meska is going to cast the spell, and then again, Dominai, since you're right next to him, you're gonna hear him just kind of shake his head and kind of shake his hand and mutter, "Something's off today. That's not what I was supposed to cast either. Huh." But it worked. So let's see who's
Again,
next.
now's not the time, but I'm definitely gonna give him an eye.
Yeah.
So are you gonna is there a marker down for the
Oh,
fire
yeah.
proof?
Let me see if I can figure that out. So it'll be just while I'm doing that. Let's move it on to Pickles. You're up. Well, wait.
Oh,
What's your dex, Pickles?
my dex is 17.
No,
Plus
you're
3 plus 3 mod.
All right. Well, he's got the same dex mod, so since you're the character, I'm gonna let you go first.
I am quite the character.
You are.
Party hard.
That's for show.
So you.
All right, since I'm hearing stuff back this way, like back in this direction, I'm gonna come up next to Meska,
Correct.
and turn and face them.
Okay. You do that.
And I'm going to unsling my guitar, which does it does the lightning damage and stuff to it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna point it like right at like center mass on this guy, and I'm going to unleash my giant guitar crossbow bolt. Like,
Do it.
Fun thing, since he already declared his attack,
Uh-huh.
didn't you say these things are resistant to thunder and lightning?
Let me see.
lightning?
They are. They resist lightning and thunder and cold and fire and acid. Oh, yeah, so they might not have taken that much damage from that fireball then. Oh, well. Moving on.
Yeah, because then it wouldn't take as much from burning.
Yeah, so we'll just move forward and make that change. I'm not going to go back and do all the corrective math, so... Continue,
Now,
Pete.
Is resistant the same as immune?
No, yeah,
No,
it'll
they take
take
half
damage. Yeah, it'll take
Right.
half.
Well, I was still going, smile, you son of a bitch, and ba-dang. Alright.
Da-dum. Da-dum. Wasn't that from Jaws?
Yeah.
The smile, you son of a bitch.
I got 16.
Okay.
It's that guy.
To hit or just
To hit.
on the Shadow Boy?
On that guy, yeah.
Yes, that definitely hits the Shadow Boy.
Okay. I'm gonna split the damage because I'm, and I'll tell you what's what damage. Okay.
All right.
So that's the crossbow damage itself is. And then I'll roll the lightning after. Okay, so 7. So 10 damage from the crossbow itself, and then another 3 lightning damage.
You want to do that complicated math for me?
So 13 total, but 3 of it was lightning damage.
Wow, that was difficult. Yeah, he was dead after the first hit because he only had 3 health left.
Okay.
I just wanted to
This guy?
drag it out. Yeah, the
This guy.
shadow. Yeah,
Oh,
let
this
me
guy.
let me
Okay.
let me put a X over him.
Hmm.
Poof. How do you want to do that, Pete? How do you envision this Shadow Boy
Well,
getting?
I mean, it is very, very much like in Jaws, like, smile, you son of a bitch! Like, boom. And I imagine, like, the lightning just kind of, like, it makes the... I mean, yes, he's resistant to it, but I hit in such a way that it just kind of dissipates and, like, almost like popping a balloon. It's like, poof.
Mhm.
Like a flash of light and he's gone.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right. So that is the Shadow Boy.
And I'm going to attempt to reload,
Okay.
which we said was a straight strength check of a DC 15, I think.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's a net one.
Somehow stab yourself in the leg with your own bolt.
No, I'm gonna say, because it's a guitar crossbow, right?
Uh-huh.
So I will say,
I imagine there's like some kind of lever on the backside, so you slip the bolt in and then you pull the lever back to reload it.
let me
No.
let me see severity here. Actually, I'm just gonna.
Let him DM, man.
Yeah,
I'm just saying that's how I envision it working. You know.
So,
Right.
is there
Clever.
a way to do a percentile
Well,
on
it's
here?
Yeah, there's a.
Yeah, there
there's
is.
a
Yeah,
100
there
on
is. Yeah, I
It's a
can.
heavy crossbow. That's how
I can do
Oh,
that.
no, you're good.
And this. So.
No,
Well, that's not. Where's the? Isn't there a
no,
percentile?
it's the 100.
Where's the one? I'm seeing
It's
one.
right.
The-
It's right.
it's the- Yeah, it's right under the D20.
Holy
on
buckets. Okay. There we go.
There.
So. Oh my god. I don't want two of them. Wow. Okay. Let's try this again. One more time with feeling.
There you go.
52. Okay. So.
Hey.
That's about middle range. I'm not gonna have you break a string. I was really hoping you would break a string, but it's gonna, as you're trying to re-string notch another bolt. It's just gonna you're gonna get a splinter, and you'll be like, "Ow, oh!" and it releases the string, and you essentially just wasted your bonus action to reload it. You'll have to use a bonus action to reload on your
Who knows
next
how
turn.
much a pain it's going to be to get that splinter out and get all that.
You know, because
I mean,
you know
do
what?
I take damage from that?
You know
or-
what? You know what? Roll me a d4 because none of you asses have taken any damage. You roll me a d4.
Excuse you. I got
You-
That's not
scratched.
our fault.
I got 6.
I got scratched, John.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that splinter was deep in your fingernail, so it did 3 damage.
And wait.
I need
Does that-
blood.
Does that mean any action that he takes with that hand risks agitating it again?
He's gonna have
Yep.
disadvantage on any attack that he uses with the
Any
crossbow.
attack?
With the crossbow,
Oh, okay.
shooting the
sorry,
crossbow,
what-
because you're gonna be holding it, and it's your trigger finger, so you're gonna be like, "Owie, it hurts."
He's such a sensitive cat, man.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
I do.
Hashtag sorry, not sorry.
Unleash the monster.
All right. So you were 12, and then it's the wraith. Oh my God, poor guy. He's just completely screwed. All of
Does
his
he not like you
buddies,
good?
all his buddies are dead. Piles of ash.
Weren't
Some-
they already dead to begin with?
Somebody's got a full ebony suit in him, but he's not gonna say who.
The Marleys were dead to begin with.
What is going on? Why is my mouse all messed up?
Oh,
I don't know.
why is your mouse all messed up? Okay, so,
User error.
What?
User error.
No, I mean it was working fine, and now it's all messed up.
he is going to do a life drain on Pickles
What?
because he just dusted his buddy pal. So you need to do a DC save, Constitution 14.
All right.
Is life drain a range?
Constitution. So it's an 18.
18. God dang it.
Uh huh.
Is it? No, it's got a 5
is.
foot range. Let me move him up. Thank you, Ventura. There we go. He moves up, and he's just like, "Arrgh! Oh no! Oh no!
Meska, translate.
Oh boy! I'ma kill you! Ho, ho, ho."
Here?
Meska's a.
No, not Meska. That's the Wraith boy.
No.
He's Mickey Mouse, didn't you know that?
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Oh boy!
Hop, hop, boy. Hop, hop, hop. Okay, so since you passed, you don't get the bad. It looks like. Right, must see me throw or its hit points. Okay, yeah. So you'll at least take the damage, but you won't take the reduced maximum hit points because you passed it. But he's still gonna do some damage. 4d8 plus 3 damage. How you like that?
He's doing 48 plus 3 damage, even though I made my save.
The save was to not lose your max hit points. It like drops your max hit points.
Oh.
So you wouldn't have been able to heal fully and all that.
Okay.
Yeah, because it says the target must succeed on a DC 14 Constitution saving throw, or its hit point maximum is reduced by an amount equal to the damage taken.
So how much damage am I taking?
I am fishing out some D8s out of my gigantic sack of dies. That is also a Crown Royal bag, because that's
Well,
what
yeah,
they're
'cause-
made for.
Yeah, I love Crown Royal. I mean, you get a free bottle of whiskey with every dice bag.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So true.
So that spell automatically hits. There's no roll to see if it hits or anything.
It didn't say it did. Like, that's exact. Well, I guess it does say a +6. But yeah, let's do that. Let's. Thanks, Watson, for giving him a chance to live.
Yeah, I think it's a melee attack.
Well, given how many times I've been trying to screw him over.
14. Does that hit you, Pete? Pickles?
14. My AC is 15.
God. Thanks a lot, Watson. God, if I hadn't already given you advantage or inspiration, I would take it away from you. Jerk. Alright, I guess I don't have to kill Peter.
Well, John, I did send you some information on Discord that you may or may not be... Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Nah, it's alright. There's only him left anyway, so. So he failed his attack. How many attacks does he get? Maybe he can do another attack, another thingy.
I'm sorry, John. I kind of feel a little bad about this.
Nah, it's all good.
I felt terrible. Just said I kind of bad.
This, according to that encounter calculator, said it would have been hard, but it doesn't accurately take into account how OP I've given you in weapons and stuff like that. So maybe I need to start making these be deadly to give you guys a good.
Well, part of the problem is not only do you have a barbarian that's already high damage as is, but you have one that's barbarian fighter, so dual wield and double that potential.
Well, and also they were split up. Like if you had gone to the north like I had planned, you would have been against all 4 of them at once in a enclosed space.
Us completely ignoring the apparent treasure room paid off.
Yeah.
Yay!
And the cave that they were in would have been dark, so they would have been able to use their hide, their ability to meld into the shadows and become invisible.
See, you had great intentions. We just
screwed
it up for you.
No, that's cool. That's all. That's what being a DM is about. Having all these plans and then getting it all screwed over. So, moving on. It is. Is that everybody for this turn? I think it is. Yeah, because all the 11 initiatives.
Should be top of the round.
Yeah. So back up to Cade.
So pretty much he'd register the chaos going on behind him, and just pretty much turn around and from right here, would I be able to see the wraith? He's just outside
Oh
the
yeah,
ring.
if you moved there, yes, you would see the wraith. Just
Well,
the
if he moves, he makes out the wraith, and that's 20 moves. And you said you can move through unhostile spaces with no penalty, right?
well,
Oh no, wait, that would be me moving from its side. That would be potential.
because you will technically be moving in close proximity to the wraith, so you could move through them, but you would have to take attack of opportunity.
Well, at least from here, I'm kind of behind it, and it doesn't know I'm here, so I'm gonna attack it, which I
Yeah.
think would be an attack of
Yeah,
opportunity. Like
Sorry.
I'd be doing an attack of opportunity, but
You have the code for that?
No.
Yeah, that's the right one.
Why is it saying that it's the right password?
Just a second.
Wi-Fi room.
It says you don't have the wrong. Well, it's either the E or the F.
Well, there's not an F one on here. Oh, there it goes. Never mind. I got it. I just decided it was going to do it. Wasn't
Okay.
working.
All right, crisis averted. All right. You were saying, Cade.
So since I'm effectively attacking it from behind, that'd be advantage, wouldn't it?
So, like, you're gonna attack it from where you are here?
Yeah.
Well, he's facing Pickles, so it wouldn't be from behind. It would be from the side, so you wouldn't be flanking.
I figured it was behind,
Yeah.
given where the skull's facing. I didn't know if you could rotate them like we could ourselves.
I can. Let me do that here. Oh, come on, stupid poopy. There we go. Wah! There. Now he's facing the right way.
Well, I go to stab it.
Mm-hmm.
23 and 24.
To hit?
Yeah.
Oh, that misses.
No.
I'm kidding. He's got 13 AC. So you got to roll pretty low to miss him.
So to be sure, before I do my attack rolls, what all is he resistant to? So I know.
You don't know that, do ya?
Well, I'm just figuring. I'm gonna. If you want me to do.
Why don't you do this? Why don't you do this? Do a history check for me, and see if you
18.
know. But God damn it.
Well, I was trying to make it easier for you so I could do the math after I did my roll, but
well, I wanted to make sure that as your character would you know this, you know. So anyway, you do because you rolled high. They are resistant to acid, cold, fire, lightning, thunder, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing from non-magical weapons that aren't silvered.
Wait, magical. So since my weapons are magical, that means the fire effect wouldn't be resistant.
No, they're still resistant to fire.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just the piercing and slashing wouldn't be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll just to make this easy, I'll do the fire rolls first. That can already be halved.
Okay.
6, so it's 3 from the fire. And now for the weapons themselves. 18.
Total?
Yeah.
Okay.
I finally rolled low on damage.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that.
But I have a feeling that's 18 plus 3, so that'd be 1 total.
What?
Remember I rolled 6 on the fire, half.
Yeah.
Then it's the 18 from the weapons themselves, so 18 plus 3, 21.
Oh. Egad. Okay. So let me update that. Okay. Yep. Still alive. Not doing too great. I mean, how can you tell really with a wraith? But yeah. So anything else you would like to do?
Spit at it.
I will allow that as a free action. It just
I try to spit at it intimidatingly.
it
So
it
that-
looks at you and flips you off. Okay, so
I don't even get to do an intimidation check. Damn.
no,
Oh.
he's a pretty scary dude. So you're not intimidating to him. You're short, and yeah. Anyway, so Aquila, are you gonna keep wandering around?
Well, was there anything over here that was at the end of the hallway?
There, there's a room in there.
Aquila did notice that there was something going on, so he yells over to Cade, "Do you need any help?"
I'll allow you to answer as a free action.
Okay, let's see. Oh, good. Let's see how should he's right. He's
Not
raging.
hearing a response, Aquila what's back over here.
You took too long.
So I tried to roll to see if he'd be able to respond intelligibly or not, and I got a 19. So yes, he does respond intelligibly enough. He's like, so he just effectively just shouts no. After all that debate, all that discussion, just a simple no.
Okay, so yeah, you got pretty
That's
good
not all my
flying
moves.
speed, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, but I'm just walking right
Oh,
now.
you're just walking. Okay. So
That's all for my turn, unless something happens over here.
nope, there's nothing.
Do I see any chests or anything?
No.
Alrighty, that's my turn.
Oh,
Okay.
jeez.
Oh, what's this? What's that? I don't know. Anyway, so
What's going on?
I'm trying not to spell it out for you, Aquila. Okay, anyway. So it is.
He's a bird. He does short attention span.
Yeah,
He's
he
just
does.
wandering. He's looking for anything.
Oh, is that some millet?
Like I said, the bird is being
Knew it.
Okay, so Dominai, you're up.
Yes. So, seeing that this wraith is looking a little bit worse for wear, or at least getting the idea that he is, I'm gonna say screw it. I'm gonna pull out the judge, and I'm just gonna shoot him right in his bloody face.
All right.
And that is, hold on, let me get my stage. Okay, so it's a 20 plus 7. So it's a 16 to hit.
That hits.
Awesome. So that is gonna be 4d10 damage.
Whew.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a lot.
and it's magical piercing too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I was right, and that's plus my dexterity mod. Yes? No? Yes?
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
I didn't realize you were talking to me.
Yeah, that's plus my dexterity mod, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 25 plus the damage.
Okay. You'll boom headshot this guy. Right in the noggin. How would you like to do this?
I want to make it like slow motion. Cowboy. Gonna flip it in my hand, look him in the eye, and just say, "Dodge this," and then blow him away. And then I just want his skull fragments to explode all over, and yeah, and
Cool.
embed themselves in the walls a little bit. and
Okay.
maybe bounce off of Meska and Pickles and Cade. I want them
Yeah.
to be covered in whatever dust and whatever things are inside of him.
Gotcha. Awesome.
Then I'm gonna blow the smoke off of it, flip it around again, and holster it like a bamf.
Sounds good.
Is he able to retrieve the cannonball from the wall?
Why don't you do a strength check?
Ooh, actually, I have a decent strength. Okay, why not? Why not? So, nope.
All right.
So with my modifier, that'd be a total of 4.
I figured it was worth a shot, no pun intended.
You break a nail trying to force it out. Roll
Dang
me.
it.
Roll me a d4.
A D4.
You're getting
3
more
damage. Like it's down. Like it broke, and it broke in such a way that it kind of cuts in. So if you try to, it's just gonna keep going all the way down to the quick there, down to the little cuticle thing.
Past the cuticle.
Yeah, so it's
Ouch.
you're just kind of like, oh no, and every time you touch anything, you catch
Bloody
it.
hell.
Like you scratch your face, and it's just like, oh ah.
But like Watson was the one that asked me to do it. I wasn't.
You didn't have to. You could have just said, I don't need it.
Yeah, that's fair.
How about this? Does this end
Learning
combat?
experience.
Does this end combat?
Yeah, combat's over.
Well, since he's still temporarily raging, Cade will realize the pain that Admiral's in. And since I'm raging, I'd have advantage on strength checks. So, okay, that's a 2. Good thing I have advantage. 10. Does 14 work?
It does not. The wall rolled a nat 20 to keep that cannonball lodged. Sorry.
So do we hear a voice from somewhere in the cavern? It's like, mine!
This is mine now.
Leave it be.
These are strong hands.
As the rage finally starts to fade away, Cade's just like, okay, fair enough.
I just love how I went from this badass moment of shotting thing to breaking a nail on the wall.
Yes.
John's not getting blood the way he was hoping to. He's
I'm gonna get it one way or another.
Who still needs to take damage? Aquila.
Aguila's still exploring by himself.
Okay, so yeah, so you're going down that hallway. What's everyone else gonna do?
I want to go down the hallway they came in from. I want to go out this
Okay.
way.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go this way.
Yeah, you do that. Aquila, you see a chest right here. This isn't a fire. This is a chest.
I will go up and I will check it for traps.
Okay, and there's it's not just this chest here. Let me do this real quick.
So I'm assuming these don't connect the way we're going right now.
They do. Just
Okay.
gotta give me a second here to get
Very good.
stuff. Like there's several chests here.
Ooh.
Nothing is on my keyboard. Why is my mouse not
So
working right? There we go.
are you seeing the hallway get more done
Yeah.
thingies? Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
you are going to check for
Shiza.
Checking for traps and mimics.
okay. You check for traps and mimics.
So all these things are chests?
Yes.
That'd be a 15.
Ooh.
Why? Are you
For
doing
traps.
Yes.
Okay. You don't notice any traps. Yeah. So there's nothing there that's out of the ordinary. You just assume that the wraiths and all that other stuff was
They were
the
the
extent. They were the extent of the security for this treasure. So anybody else? Oops, that's not.
Wow, why?
Since again, remembering that Dominai mentioned the whole like freely said he sent a group of people, Cade's gonna see if there's maybe remains they can bring back to console somebody's family.
Okay.
So like potentially the freshest looking ones that because I figured if they left only a few months back, they'd still probably be the freshest remains in the room. That'd be investigation,
Yeah.
or would that be perception?
Do investigation.
Damn it, I should have said perception first.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I still rolled an 18, so 19.
Just a second. Apparently, Corey is not with us anymore. I don't understand why. I mean,
Well, he had on my screen it showed that he has himself muted.
mute. Yeah. But I don't.
Flick. I'm seeing all kinds of icon flashing.
Yeah. So anyway, moving on. So, are you guys gonna start?
Yeah, I'll start opening chests or check it. Are they locked or?
Well, I guess you did do a trap check. So,
Okay, what is going on?
what's wrong, Pete?
No, like every time I try to move my guy, the screen starts pulling on me.
Oh, are you in the wrong?
I don't know what is going on. That's what I've been trying to deal with.
You may be on a different selection thingy. Are you on the arrow up in the left?
Yeah, but the screen still scrolls with me.
Yeah,
Well,
I've had that issue before too, but
So yeah, they're starting to check. They're starting to open up chests. I'm seeing if there's remains. I rolled I got 19.
he said he's lost audio.
Who did?
Corey.
Oh. Ay, Dios mío. It's like it's inverted controls and I can't actually move my guy.
Moving him just then.
So,
If
okay.
I zoom way out.
Are you on the select move or are you on the pan V?
Okay, I have to zoom way out for it to not be scrolling my computer, scrolling the map. And,
Corey's back. Okay, so,
Hey!
so you guys are opening the chests.
Yes, sir.
And Ventura did a trap check, and there were no traps. Anybody else want to do anything before we move on?
Can I do a quick Arcana check to make sure there's bells or anything on them?
Good choice.
Or would that be count? Or would that count as a trap check?
Nope. That'll
that'd
be
something different.
Okay.
That's something different. So go ahead and do an Arcana.
Okay, so that is going to be 18 plus 1, so 19.
There is something fishy going on with these chests.
Like some kind of a magic aura around them.
Yeah, you're fairly certain that these are mimics.
Oh.
You don't know how many of these are mimics, but there are mimics.
I don't know which one of these are.
Yeah.
Well, when I was checking them for traps, that probably would have activated.
No. Well, I mean, you may have checked one of the ones that wasn't a mimic. You just don't know.
I was saying because counterspell would not be helpful here, correct?
I don't believe so.
Oh, I know what I can do. Everybody, We're gonna go. Everybody, cover your ears.
Before we do that, as a reminder, again, I did say I was checking for remains before they started doing all this.
Yeah, and you got an 18, right?
Yeah.
So, whose remains were you looking for?
Specifically, some of the freshest potential human remains, because again, like they were told, like, oh, there's a group of humans from the village sent here to try to get it, and they never came back.
I'll say, you find. Let's see. I'm gonna say, over here, you'll find remnants of a badly decayed. It's probably been there for a month or more. Arm. Kind of looks to be chomped off at just higher than the elbow. Most likely, you could probably deduce that foul run-in with a mimic.
Would there be a potential blood trail that would indicate? Oh wait, if it's been well over a month, then
Yeah, no, it's yeah.
okay.
So
Okay,
I
so-
mean, you can take the arm with you if you want, but
So yeah, moving forward.
Oh.
then, I guess.
One thing I forgot to mention, because I wrote it down and forgot about it. When I give you inspiration, because I am College of Valor, it is combat inspiration.
okay.
So, when an attack roll is made against a creature that has a bardic inspiration die from you, can roll that die and add the number rolled to a weapon damage roll just made. Alternatively, when an attack roll is made against the creature, it can use its reaction to roll the bardic inspiration die to add the number rolled to its AC against that attack.
That's cool.
After seeing the roll, but before knowing whether it hits or misses. So, if you have inspiration from me, it can be a temporary AC boost in one instance, or add to your damage.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
I saw it written on my thing and like I forgot what that is, and so I looked it up and like, oh yeah, you guys should probably know about that.
Need to know.
Anywho,
Yeah.
so he said, cover your ears, cover.
So I'm going to tell everybody I have an idea to determine mimics. I recommend either leaving the room or covering your ears.
I could cast the thunder wave.
I'm on it. I'm doing a
I
similar
figured
thing.
that's what he's doing.
Okay.
Yeah. So Meska's gonna kind of come out in the hallway here.
Move back here with my.
And Cade will,
Yeah, there's not really a space there, but
Cade will step back, kind of like cover his ears and acting as a kind of a barrier for Meska.
Sounds good. I'm going to cast Thunderclap. There. Which is a Constitution save of 15. And anyone that fails
Pick it up,
takes
Max.
2d6 damage.
No, go get it. Maximilian, go pick it up.
Okay, so DC 15.
Yeah, Constitution save 15.
God, stay on the damn table. What?
what? He's muted.
Go pick it up.
Who
Who's
is?
Go pick it up.
Who is?
Come on, Max.
I don't. Your friend. I
Oh,
can't remember his name.
Yeah, no, that's why I messaged it. He can still read the messages.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure that he could see the field, like the roll 20 field. So he's not
Okay.
just, going off of us talking.
Gotcha.
So, they all failed.
Awesome. So then they all take 2d6 damage.
Okay, you go ahead and roll that. One of them, let me roll
Oh,
a...
so wait, you're
So it's
casting.
going to be 5.
Oh,
Woo! So you said 5?
Yep, so 5 damage from that.
Okay. And one of them's taking double, because he got a nat 1.
Oh.
That's what that 100 was for, was
Okay.
severity. So,
Yeah, I mean it's just cantrip, but I thought it might be a way to kind of shake them up.
Okay, so 2, 3, 4. Sorry, it'll take me a second here. If you guys want to, while I'm doing this, roll for initiative, I will give you advantage on initiative because you were smart and did that to activate them all.
Okay.
So,
So that's going to be 13 for me.
Initiative.
yes.
14.
Fucking.
Oh,
It's a 4 total.
Peter, I'm gonna let you in on something.
Oh god, that's
I
great.
rolled a 1, and thankfully I was like, "Oh wait, lucky! I can re-roll ones." 1. Oh, wait, we have advantage.
Not a halfling. Oh, we have an advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have advantage.
Okay.
So roll
No,
again.
but
There you go.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
Peter,
10
better.
total.
Peter, the thing that makes it more embarrassing, like I said, is I rolled 1 lucky, and then I rolled a 1 off of my lucky. So I needed that advantage.
Yeah. So for me, even with the advantage, I'm still at a 13. So.
So-
14 on me.
Still
So-
not great in advantage or not initiative rolls.
Not horrible, not great.
Yeah, we came out swinging for the ghost, but now the giant boxes are gonna kick our ass.
Oh, I still got plenty on tap, man. So they can bring it all they want. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm gonna drop the Dragon's Breath. Because that would have dropped by now anyway.
Yeah, that and thing is, even if it didn't, there's also that risk of setting the wooden chest on fire.
That's fair.
And being any of their contents.
That's fair.
15. Okay, so Peter got a 7. So Pickles is 7.
No, I got a 10.
Oh, because of your bonus. Yeah. Okay.
Dexterity,
so 10. Dominai.
I was a 13.
So.
And
13 total.
13 total.
I was 14.
Okay. Sorry, what were you again, Cade?
14.
14. Okay. And Aquila.
22.
22.
Nice.
At least one of us did good.
One of
Alright.
us cares about this fight.
All right, I am going to see if I can number these dudes.
Numbered dudes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know why that was funny.
I don't either.
It really
was super funny, Pete. No, it was super funny.
Uh,
So, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna color code them. So, this guy's gonna be red. The pen is blue. Or was it red? I don't remember. What was it? No, not
Alright guys, I'll BRB.
royal blue. This one's blue.
He was trying to say it was red. But
Yes.
Yep. It forced him to say royal blue.
That's right. That's right. I just watched that the other day with Laura because I love that. It's been a while since I've seen that, and
It has been a while since I saw it too.
it's a good movie. It's a good watch. We'll do Blurple. I like Blurple.
So all 4 of them are mimics? Or...
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
I figured since you guys had such an easy time with the others, I actually was just not. I was debating on whether I was going to have mimics or not, but after you guys, quickly dispatched of those, I figured I'd, stuff and things, words.
Sure.
All right.
So all four of these are mimics then?
Yes.
Okay.
And then the one that was on the map, the little the fire that was on the map that I
Yeah.
can't move, that's the actual treasure chest.
Okay.
So, and actually, I think that was the one that Aquila was checking. So that works out, I think, right?
Sure.
I think it was. I
Yeah.
think you were like right there when you
I
before
was
you.
either there or here. I don't remember.
Yeah. Anyway, besides the point. So, Aquila, you got a 22, so you can do what you do. That voodoo.
Get it?
And he does what he always does.
That you do.
He
Are you
pulls
seriously?
out.
Are you gonna challenge them all to honorable combat?
Yes. He's angry because the other opponents were very weak, and he's issuing a large attack command to all of them, saying, "Come at me! I challenge you all."
There's no way this can't end horribly.
And then he's gonna just ready his fist to do a punch in the face if anyone comes at him.
Okay.
I don't see anything bad that could happen.
Wait, isn't there a roll to see if they take the challenge or not? So like, is there?
Should roll like intimidation to.
I am rolling that as we speak.
Because I just like the notion. I want to challenge all mimics to swarm you. This might be too much of a challenge.
You have angered 2 of them. So on their turns, they will come towards you.
Which 2 are going to be?
You don't know that, do you? But you will find out on their turns, like I said. So.
That's right, because they don't really have a face for us to gauge reactions.
Correct. So, continue. So you just aggroed them, and that's all
Yep.
you're going to do?
Yep,
For the
I
time
got
being?
my fist ready. I'm ready to
Gotcha.
punch
Cool.
whoever comes in at me.
Cool. All right, so... Actually, yeah, that triggers... Yeah, cool. All right, so... Red Boy here is going to come up here, and I will let Dominai have an attack of opportunity as he passes by. As he clomps by, clunk, clunk, and clunk. So if you want to attack that boy with just a, I don't know, whatever you want to do, a pistol hit or whatever.
Oh, I didn't really say it because I was too busy trying to figure out how to get my guy to move right. But I imagine when we were out of combat, I reused my crossbow.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so you got a 24 to hit.
Yeah, I figured I would just hit him with my short sword, unless you're okay with me.
Nope, that's cool.
Pistol.
Whatever you want to do.
Well, the pistol will do more damage. I'll do the short sword. Why not?
Yeah, I would just say not a spell, but
Yep.
you can do like a melee or a ranged weapon. Okay. Probably a melee since it's right next to you. So anyway, yes, continue. I digress.
Okay, sounds good. Better wash my hair, so it's going to be 1d6 plus 4 plus my strength modifier, correct?
Yes. Well,
Okay. So
yeah, we'll go with that. Is it a finesse weapon?
yeah, it's finesse. I mean, my dexterity and my strength are both the same modifier.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, because I think finesse goes off of dexterity, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's finesse weapon.
So yeah, what if it's
so if
the
it says
same?
damage, so if it says 1d6 plus 4, and then I would add my plus 3 on top of that, right?
Correct.
So it'd be 1d6 plus 7 then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
1d6, not 1d4. So that is going to be 11 points
Woo!
of damage.
Dadgum. Okay, so. Alright, and then Blurpleberry here, he's gonna clomp, and you will get another attack of opportunity as he clomps over here.
Oh, goody.
Yeah, that's fine.
7. What was that?
I was so in the moment with the aggroing. The green one goes first or goes before.
Oh,
But that's fine. We'll just do this and
Okay.
then we'll move on to the.
gotcha. So that would be a 19 to hit.
Okay. That will hit.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna duck out for like a minute. I will be right back, but this is not something that can wait. Okay.
That's
up.
fine. You're all the
Alright.
way down at the bottom of the
Yeah.
thing,
Yeah.
so go for it.
An
That's
hour
gonna be a total
later.
of 9 points of slashing damage.
Okay. So. All right. Cool. Cool. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay. So it's going to be. We'll have Green Boy go next. And plop, plop, plop. And he's going to attack you with. Let's see. He's going to do his bite attack.
Okay.
And let's see. Oh, dadgum. An 8. Does that hit you?
No, actually.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
So he just kind of his last little clomp to get next to you, he kind of gets off guard and misses his bite. He's sad because he's a hunger boy. He's like, I wanted some half orc. Aw.
Not today.
I wanted my green ham. I'll find the eggs later.
Okay, so Cade, it's you.
Okay, just be sure, which one was the one that got the reaction attack against it? That was this one?
Red and Plurple.
Oh, so they both got slapped. Okay.
They both got slapped because they got aggroed by Aquila.
Would I be able to do, from where I am now, would I be able to do a running jump to here? Because you need at least 10 feet to do a long jump, and I can get that going diagonal. But would I be able to do that to jump to...
To do what? Sorry, I was looking at the Discord.
Long jump.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'm back.
I'll let you do. I'll let you do that. That's fine.
Okay, so then Cade will...
Take your time, Pete.
No, that's actually Ventura.
Oh, is it Ventura?
Sorry, it was me.
So yeah, so Cade would have his weapons at the ready.
Uh-huh.
God damn it! And he starts running in. And as he makes the jump, he lets out a wolf howl, signifying you guessed it, he's raging again.
Oh, that's my boy.
And land right in the middle of them. And he would have been able to see these both got hit, right?
Purple and red both got hit. Yes.
Would he be able to tell which one? Would I be able to do a perception check to see which one maybe took the slightly worse hit?
Yeah. Roll perception.
16.
It is Red Boy.
Okay, then seeing that Red Boy took a slightly worse hit, he'll bring both of his weapons down on Red Boy.
Okay. Okay, so do your damage or your attack and damage.
So I'll actually. I'll have to do 2 of these. So I'm actually going to try to see how it works doing a few of these in the auto roller. Hopefully this doesn't fuck me over.
Yeah, hopefully not.
So 16 and 9.
Oh, 16 to hit. That hits. And then 9 damage.
No, those are both. Remember, he's dual wielding. That's double d20s. He's going down with both weapons.
Okay, so one hit was a 16, the other hit was a 9.
Yeah.
So the 16 hits, the 9 does not.
So okay. So that's this will be the straight up fire roll. So 2.
Okay.
And 6.
Did anyone take any damage while I was gone?
No. Not
Okay.
not any
Okay.
player characters.
Some of the mimics did.
I'm
Well,
going
I mean, I'm not gonna heal a mimic.
Hey, go ahead, Watson.
So I'm probably gonna stick to doing physical rolls because that was shit.
Well, that one wasn't too bad. Yeah, the 8 damage. So...
It is only good because of the modifier, and I rolled low on the fire, so it's gonna be 10 total. 'Cause, I mean, I look
Yeah.
at it this way: doing physical rolls so far, I've only missed twice, and even then, I've always been mid or higher for damage. I use our auto roller, and it's like I'm near the bottom of the barrel. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but still, that 1 minute.
But if you did that with the dice, you'd just be blaming the. Yeah, she needs the auto roller.
Yeah.
Okay, so is that the end of that turn then for you?
I feel well. I'm gonna do a. I'll save my action surge for that.
Okay.
I could, but. So yeah, that's
Okay.
it. For now.
So, Dominai, what's your dex mod is 3, right?
+3, yeah.
Okay, so you get to go before Meska.
Okay.
Keep in mind, since all 3 of them are within 5 feet of me now, if you're gonna be doing a melee attack, you have advantage.
Well,
That's right. That's right.
let me ask you then this: if this counts as a melee, I have an ability as a cantrip called Sword Burst, which causes momentary circle of spectral blades that sweep around me. Would that be considered a melee attack?
I'll allow that. That sounds really cool.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, it's a dexterity saving throw, so I don't know if that would still count or not.
Well, I would think. Well, it's a spell, but looking at it, it says its range is 5 feet, so it's melee range only.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think if John's willing to allow it.
Yeah. That
does
sounds
make
cool.
All right.
Yeah, it's
Well, but it's a saving throw, so it's like a 5. I mean,
That's what I was
like-
wondering. Yeah, it's a saving throw. It's dexterity saving throw. So I wasn't sure if that would affect or not. But regardless, everyone within 5 feet, everything in 5 feet of me needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
that would be Cade too.
yeah.
He's tough. He could take it.
So, 10 and a 13.
The DC is 15.
So they both fail.
I just need it.
Nice. All right. So then, those 2 guys take 2d6 damage.
Okay.
Now, let me ask you this, because I have here it says +4 modifier to spells. So would I do the 2d6 +4, or is it just straight 2d6?
I'm gonna say do the 2d6 plus 4
Okay.
because it's a spell. You're casting it.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't
So-
quite sure how that worked, so that's cool. First time spellcaster, guys. Everyone listening watching, so
Yeah.
give me. So we're gonna 2d6 plus 4. That's going to be a whopping 7 points of damage.
To both of them. All right.
Yep.
So it's red boy and green boy.
And then for my bonus action, I'm going to use my tempestuous magic to allow myself to jump back 10 feet without attack of opportunity. No. Yeah. No, there's really no good spot. Never mind, I'm just going to stay there. Just kidding.
All right.
I'll stay there.
So you launch yourself up and do like a cool matrix move and
Exactly.
So, does that complete your turn there?
Yeah, that's going to complete my turn.
Okay. We will move on to Meska, who will move there. And he's going to direct his attack at Red Boy. And let's see. Nope. He was close though. He got a 9, but still below what he needed to. So let's see what he gets.
He meant to cast Eldritch Blast. He cast a max charge fireball.
Okay, no, okay. So now I gotta roll a d8 to see which spell at second level.
Oh,
And it was.
I'm just going to say I use my bonus action to jump. It's all right.
248. 248. Alright, here we go. He is going to cast Gust of Wind. A line of strong wind, 60 feet long and 10 feet wide, blasts from you in a direction you choose for the spell's duration. Each creature that starts its turn in the line must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 15 feet away from you in a direction following the line.
Good thing Pickles isn't in the room.
Whoop. So it'll be that way.
Yeah, I'm in the hallway.
Because I must spend 2 feet of movement for every one. So your movement's halved. Alright, so it doesn't do any damage, but it essentially makes it all difficult terrain. So
And
let
you
me...
said, is it only in how wide is the line?
10 feet. So it's going to essentially...
This is a rocky outcropping right there.
So it's essentially going to be like this. So if you're within that, so Cade, green, and red boys.
So Aquila and Dominai are just outside. They're lucky.
Yeah. So then they need
How would
to
that
do...
affect like range attacks?
You're about to get blown, Cade.
I'm going to say spell range attacks will not be affected because they're spells. They're more, to me, they're more ethereal almost. They're not really going to be governed by... I mean... I don't know, because fire attacks, I would say, might be affected, but anything that's like an electric attack or anything that's... as long as it's not a fire attack or some kind of elemental like that, it'll be fine. As far as Pickles goes with his arrows, he will have disadvantage on his shots if he chooses to shoot anything within there. But I mean, he's got the purple dude, so he doesn't necessarily need to worry about anybody else. So, Cade, if you want to do a strength saving throw, and then I'm going to roll for the red and green boys.
Oh, it's immediate?
Yes. At least I am saying it's immediate, because he's casting the spell. And then I think for when you start your turn, you have to do it again. But I'm going to say since he's doing it now, you're definitely going to be caught off guard. You're going to be having to take a saving throw. $16. Okay, so you and the... God, I have a terrible memory. What did we decide on meeting? That passes?
Yeah, meeting passes. Yes.
Okay, so...
Meets or exceeds.
Because he's got a 16 DC. So, Cade, you pass, and Green Boy...
Oh, wait, I'm proficient in strength-based saving throw, so that'd be at 18.
Okay, well then you definitely pass. And then Green Boy passed, Red Boy did not, so...
I almost forgot about that, because I haven't really had to make use of that.
Red boy gets knocked back here. I'm going to have him take. Have him take a d6 in damage.
It's just not his day.
For it really is not. So it's taking.
I woke up, I want a snack. The screen guy
There we
slapped
go.
me. The midget slapped me. I threw into a wall.
So he's taken 4. Okay. So Red Boy is not looking too good. Kind of one of his hinges is busted. So if you just imagine this hulking chest mimic, that its jaw is just its mouth is just kind of like not really opening and closing like it should. Equivalent of a human getting a broken jaw.
Gotcha.
He's not doing very good. He's not having a good day. All he wanted was some food. And these fuckers are coming in here and tearing shit up. Okay, so that was Meska. And again, yeah, you're not going to be able to hear it because of the gust of wind, but just for flavor for you guys in meta, Meska's just like, man, maybe I shouldn't be casting spells today. This is the 3rd spell he's cast, right? And it hasn't been what he's wanted to cast. So,
Right.
all right. So next is Pickles.
Yes. So, I still got the advantage because melee and stuff, right? If I moved up and melee attacked that guy, I'd still get it because he's within range of him, right?
Yes,
Any-
actually, yes.
Yeah, these two. Oops, I'm sorry, I'm on the paintbrush. Does that help to make the line?
Yes,
This
thank you.
guy and this guy, since they're 5 feet, any melee attacks advantage. Well,
Okay.
granted, if you attacked this guy, that'd be stupid because you'd have to go into the wind. And
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna come up next to my birdie friend over here, and I'm going to pull out my rapier, and I'm gonna do a stabby stab on this guy. Stabby stab.
Okay, stabby stab away.
At advantage, right?
Yeah.
is that
Yeah,
right,
okay.
Jake?
Yeah.
So 15.
You hit. You hit.
So,
You hit.
well, yeah, because
You hit.
I'm.
Yeah.
22.
22 damage?
22 to hit. Yes. To
Oh.
hit.
Yeah, you hit. He has,
Yes, I wanted to make sure.
He's got 12 AC. He's not an
Okay.
armored boy.
All right. Well, my stabby stab on the rapier is.
I figured the yes, you hit, yes, was clarification that you hit him.
So 10 damage.
10 damage on Purple Boy.
All right, and then
Okay.
my second attack with my rapier.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's a 23
To hit?
to hit.
No, that doesn't hit.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna roll to see what the damage would have been.
Yeah, why don't you do that? Wow.
That's a pretty durable mimic chest.
His
7.
His AC goes up exponentially. So how much? 3?
7.
7?
Because dexterity bonus and all that.
Yeah, okay.
So
I really-
stabby stab.
I really
Like,
hope
"Ha-ha,
Corey's
ha-ha!"
having a good time listening to us be stupid.
Well, okay, but isn't that in the grand D&D tradition?
It is. It really is. Okay. So what else you gonna do, Pete? Pickles?
Let's see. Who do I think needs it?
Oh, it's been a while.
It's been a while.
Oh, wait a minute. You're talking about something else.
I thought you
Well,
said
I mean,
extreme PG.
Obviously, you know.
Get your mind out of
you-
the gutter, Watson. Anyway,
obviously,
continue.
Those of us that are married don't need anything because they're gonna, they're fine.
So let's move
Yeah,
on
I mean,
from
yeah.
this and talk about who you're hitting.
So speaking of transitions,
Transitions are weird, guys.
They are.
I am going to. Since Cade is locked into Mortal Kombat. Mortal
Don't.
Kombat.
God bless America.
We're
I
gonna
am
get
going to
taken down
give
for copyright.
Yep. It's done. It's already over. It's done.
Okay,
We're-
okay, yeah.
And demonetized.
Right?
Did you even use my inspiration I gave you last time?
No.
Ah. So, I mean, you can't have double inspiration.
Well,
Nope.
the thing is doesn't it drop off after combat?
No. It's like 8 hours or something like
Oh,
that.
okay.
Yeah. So you can give inspiration to somebody else, Pete.
Yeah, I know. I was just trying to think who my character would see needs the most. Oh, okay. Since actually, have I been made aware that Meska has been flubbing his spells, or is that just
No.
something that?
You have not,
Okay.
because you were not close enough and you didn't roll high enough to hear him say what he said, so you are not aware that, as far as you know, because it's all been working out so far.
Yeah.
He's casting what he means to cast.
All right. So I would not pick him. Probably.
Give it to the bird.
Or the sorcerer.
Is
Yeah.
the bird the word?
How many copyright strikes can we get in one video?
Go. Well, everybody's heard.
Okay, stop.
about the
Peter,
bird. Will
focus.
bird, bird, bird.
Okay.
Focus.
I'm gonna watch
I
a
wasn't
QB.
being serious about that. Okay.
Focus.
What you
All
doing,
right,
Pete?
well, okay. Well, I was doing that to give
Oh,
Ventura
sorry. For
inspiration.
making that
So
quick.
Oh, that was your inspiration. Gotcha. Okay. I like that. Good job. Good job.
yeah.
All right, whose turn is it now?
Okay, so it is now Blue Boy's turn. Let me see what he's gonna do. Let me roll. He's gonna clomp up here,
Okay.
and he's going to do a bite attack on you, Dominai. Oh no! Nat 20.
Oh.
Nat 20. So that is a total of a 25 to hit.
Ooh.
You know,
That's bad.
funny story.
It doesn't hit?
Yeah. You know, oddly enough. Yeah, it totally does not.
Oh god. That doesn't hurt at all.
I'm fine.
Okay, so it'll automatically be
Who knows what the Admiral does in his spare time?
17. That is 20 damage to you.
Okay.
As it chomps onto your side. He's a pretty big boy.
Oh my goodness.
So that's so 20 damage to you, right? Is that what it is?
Ow!
And that's all he can do. So it's
My
back up
goodness.
to Aquila. Ventura, that's you.
All right, sorry, my wife was distracting me.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
it happens. It happens.
I am not a distraction.
All right.
Why don't you?
So Aguila moves here between them. He's pissed off and ready to fight, so he will attack Purple first
Okay.
with a flaming punch.
punch.
That's a dirty 20 to hit.
Well,
What do
remember,
we
you
call that?
have it's within melee range of me, so you could potentially re-roll. Granted, we know you hit, but you could try for a natural 20.
That was a natural 1.
So yeah, we're
Ooh.
So you got a
Yeah.
flaccid 20. Okay.
So, and you said I can use my inspiration feat for damage.
Yeah, you can.
Because he's Valor. Yeah.
So we will go ahead and use that for this first
Because it's
attack.
combat inspiration. Ew.
Zombie out purple boy. Okay.
That's going to be 13 damage for my first attack.
Oh, that's just your first one?
Oh, yeah. This dude's going down right now.
It's on, man. It's on.
And for my second attack, I wind up and go again. Ooh, that's a 3. That's not going to be great. And then an 18 hit. So
Mm-hmm.
get rid of this D8.
Tactics is proven good.
Yeah, it is a very good ability. I mean, if you have melee people.
And that's going to be another 13 damage again.
Okay.
And is he still around?
Just barely. There's some holes and some cracks, and he's some of the fittings are busting loose on him. He's.
Is this purple?
This is purple. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to spend a key point to let me do 2 more attacks.
Oof.
Flurry of blows, suckers.
That's a 19 to hit.
Okay.
The first one. And that's going to be, I keep rolling. So another 13 damage.
He's dead.
So I come down with a flaming fist and I grab his tongue and rip it out.
Ooh.
And I start to eat it.
Nice.
Yep. Nope. That's.
And
Yep.
Would
And
that
then
would that potentially be either inspiration for him or intimidation check on the mimics that might be able to see this?
Their intellect is pretty terrible, so I'm not gonna say you can intimidate them that way. They're just mindless, essential hunger beasts.
Well, I tried.
And then I'm following up, pulling out the tongue. I turn around and do my last punch at the guy behind me.
At Red Boy, gotcha.
Yeah.
That one will not have advantage.
That's
Nope.
all right. I rolled a 19.
That hits.
So that's only going to be 11 damage.
Okay. Good deal.
And then I will hang out there.
Okay. He's not doing too great. So then it goes to Red Boy. Because Red Boy's 18. So Red Boy's going to chomp on you. I'm actually going to give him disadvantage because his jaw's pretty effed up. Okay. So 13.
That misses.
Okay. Just for my reference, would a 21 have hit you?
Sometimes, not always.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because he.
Only on Thursdays.
If it weren't for the disadvantage, he would have hit you then. So he misses because he goes in to chomp on you, and that loose hinge really affected it, and it completely just misses hitting you. So that's that boy, and then purple's gone, so he would have been right. No. Yeah, purple's gone. So okay. Now it is Cade's turn.
And well, let's see. Technically speaking, I'm starting my turn in the line, so
Make another strength save.
23.
Yep, you pass. Your hair is just blowing back. You look like a little midget version of Fabio.
So should I be trying to seduce the chest then, or?
Your hair's just blowing in the wind. And
So seeing that that blue just got no, that's purple.
Purple got.
Purple just got crushed
Uh-huh.
effectively, and red is being blown / pinned against the wall. He will turn around and go
That
to
green.
Yeah. Well, hey, you never know. Maybe I'd recognize the admirals in. Actually,
I got tricks up my sleeve. It's all right.
all right. So then Cade would look up towards the admiral, but he'd realize.
I'm gonna give you a knowing nod. Get that one.
So he's like, okay. Looks at the one next to him and comes down with the scimitar and short sword. 17
To hit.
and a nat 1.
Ooh.
17 hits. Nat 1
Okay.
doesn't.
The one doesn't?
No. Oh, you got a nat 1? Okay, I need to see how.
Because remember, I'm dual wielding, so every time he attacks, it's 2 weapons at once.
Wow. Okay, so yeah, you just missed. You just missed. Nothing bad, really.
Because
So.
I was gonna say, if this gust of wind, if I drop that sword,
Oh my god! If that could have been like if that had rolled high enough on the D100, I
That
would have
could've been a
totally
project-
flavored the sword flying out of your hand and hitting Aquila.
well, the thing is,
Oh.
the other chest is right there too, so it would have been
No,
another roll.
no.
No.
I would have had to hit Aquila.
It could have pinned him to it.
I am a
Already had
vindictive
a
god.
dexterity save for that.
And then I would have looked at that and I would have said, "Stick around."
And it
That
could have like hit him in the wing and could have like hobbled him from flying.
Could have been bad.
We're in a cave. I can't fly anyway.
No, but like in the future.
Okay,
So where are you hitting?
Okay, so
I'm saying disfigure it.
so roll your damage.
15.
15 to 15.
Because I rolled a 6 on the scimitar, +4, +2 from raging, +1 from the sword itself.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 13, and I rolled a 2 for the fire, so that's 15. I have a bunch of modifiers. I am potent angry.
All right. Because I forgot to do Green Boy's turn because he was also 18. I'm just gonna have him do his turn now. So he's going to attack Cade.
But I was going to.
Oh yeah, if you got something else to go for
I
it.
was going to action surge and go again. Because seeing that one dropped instantly and the Admiral's taking some hits, even though he seems to be confident, it's like, we should probably wrap this up. So let's go again. Oh, Jesus Christ! I
Yes.
pretty much did the exact same roll again. 17 and then 1. Fuck me.
Maybe later.
Okay, so
On your own time.
So I'm
PG-13,
just saying with all
PG-13.
the f bombs that Watson's dropped, there's not really a family friendly going on much right now.
Oh yeah, well he broke the first one. The first one we get, so we're long past PG-13.
oops.
That one was dropped in like what, the first 15 minutes?
Oh yeah, it didn't take long at all.
Okay,
So
so
I figure, well, that's the one we get.
roll your damage.
But don't you
It's
have
like
to
what,
do your,
1 a minute, right? You know
percentile
what?
roll for the critical failure?
Do what? Oh, you rolled a 1 again?
Remember, I'm attacking with 2 weapons. 17.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he got a 1 again on the second attack.
Oh boy, come on.
Oh no!
86.
Oh no!
All right. Let's do this here. We will do a D20, and we will say on 1 through 10, it hits Aquila, and then 11 through 20, it hits the mimic. Oh, so sorry, Aquila.
So, okay, I guess at the risk of not wanting to screw my party over it for, how am I doing that damage roll for that weapon?
What's the base damage on that weapon?
Oh, so not counting the magical effect,
Correct.
it's 1d6 plus 1 piercing. If it's the magical effect, it's also a 1d6 fire.
I'm just gonna have it do the flat 1d6. So 3 damage, Aquila. As the sword flies out of his hand and nicks you on the wing, or
And
wherever
then
you
my-
want it to nick. Yeah,
Then
let's
my
see.
scimitar
Yeah,
hit.
well, yeah.
And then my scimitar hit on Green Boy is 8. $15 again.
Jiminy Christmas. Okay.
Wait, okay, before we finish this out, monks have an ability called deflect missiles.
Oh, yeah.
I can use my reaction to deflect or catch the missile or like a ranged weapon attack.
Okay, yeah.
So you can
I want-
protect. I like the notion my sword comes flying towards you. It's like, oh, thanks. Swing.
Yeah. That's cool.
So I get to roll a d10 here.
Hair max.
Mm-hmm.
What level we're 6?
Yeah, it's level 6.
So I reduced all the damage so I can catch the sword.
Awesome.
Woohoo!
Yeah, because that's
That's cool. All right, yeah.
Yes.
Awesome. So,
Impressive.
Now I'm holding a flaming sword.
and we had
And I give
decided
Cade a look.
Well,
a very annoyed look.
Cade isn't even looking at the chicken. He's trying to smash the chest too much.
Okay, now it is Dominai.
All right. So is this guy still attached to my side, or?
He's not attached anymore. He just kind of took a big bite out of you and held for like a second or
Took a
two.
Sounds good. Right. So for excuse me, bonus action, I'm going to cast Dragon's Breath on myself at 3rd level, and then I'm going to make that do just for funsies. I'm going to do acid damage.
Ooh.
And I'm going to spit all of that acid damage on
Oh.
Mr. Blue.
Yeah.
It's a 15-foot cone. It is a dex save of 15.
I want
Oh,
you
wait.
to, before you do that.
Wait. Actually, before that, I'm sorry, not to interrupt him. Didn't you say that the grain was going to be going immediately after me?
Oh yeah, I did, didn't I?
Yeah.
But we'll just continue, and then it'll go after Dominai. But what I want you to do, Dominai, is roll a history check for mimics.
History check. History. Yeah, history. History of +1, so that's going to be a 10.
Okay. All right. So you do your acid breath.
Okay, so it's a DC. It's a dex save 15.
Okay. He's immune.
If he fails. Oh.
Yeah, I was hoping that you would roll high enough to be like, wait a minute, these guys are immune to acid. Maybe I should change up my dragon breath.
Dang nabbit.
Yeah, I didn't want to meta and say, hey, you probably shouldn't.
You're fine.
but-
You're
yeah,
fine.
Sorry about that.
you kind of have to just let it go and
Yeah.
then leave it
Yeah,
up to
no, I
her.
already used my bonus action. But yep, that's all I can do.
Okay. Sorry about
Correct.
that.
No, hey, I did not know that, so I should have.
I didn't realize it either until you were talking about changing your breath up, and I was like, wait a minute, what's immune?
Well, because the thing with Dragon's Breath is you can make it any time.
Yeah. Okay, so
Okay, well,
Green Boy
fine.
is going to do a bite attack on Cade.
Wait, he started his turn in the tunnel. He has to do the strength check first.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he fails, so he's going to...
He's gonna be crashing into Red Boy? Because that'd be pretty much the most straight path.
Yeah, he's gonna kind of crash into to Red Boy, and we'll have him do a D6. Why not? Cool. That's kind of what I was hoping was gonna happen. He crushes Red Boy and kills him.
Nice.
And then let's see what kind of... Oh. So he pretty much just like power bottoms Red Boy. He only takes 1 damage, and Red Boy is dead.
Nice.
So
This whole the first encounter was more serious. This one just turned into almost a comedic series of events.
To counteract that statement, I've taken way more battle than I did in the last one.
yeah.
I'm fine though.
Yeah,
I'd say
well,
walk it off, but you beat you in the legs.
Yeah, if it hadn't been for that crit that Blue Boy got on you.
Oh no, I'm fine. I'm still fine.
Yeah.
But no, that's fair. That's what happens.
Okay, so
Bring it.
let's see. So that was Green Boy, and that makes Meska. So let me see if that's a concentration real quick. I think it probably is.
It probably is.
I think it is.
Yeah, it's a concentration. So realizing that this isn't really what he was trying to do, he's going to drop concentration on it and try to cast another spell.
And he casts the wind.
He casts what he wants. Good
Yay!
boy. Now I gotta figure out what he wants.
Roll randomly.
It's so easy to just be like, yeah, he's gonna cast this randomly, but ooh. Well, yes, he's gonna do that. He's going to cast a 3rd level spell. And to anybody that has the book with them, it is, please, children, turn to page 241 of your hymnals and read along with me. A bright streak flashes from your pointing fingers to a point you choose within range and then blossoms with a low roar into an explosion of flame. Each creature in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a dexterity saving throw. A target takes 8d6 fire on a failed save.
So you're finally using the fireball.
Yes. But because of sculpted spells, you guys will not take any damage. It'll just be the unfortunate guys.
Okay.
Green and blue boys.
What about Chet?
Yeah, I'll add him because let's see, you got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Can he sculpt
5.
around that?
I'll allow him to. He can do up to 6
Okay.
targets, so I'll say that the chest is one of those targets. So
Sounds
it
good.
is a dex saving throw for them. Let me see what they do. Woo! Oh, a 5 and a 3. They don't save, so that is then 8
Oh man.
d6 fire. I'll do that on roll 20, so you guys can enjoy.
I don't know if you can go up to 8. How it go? Well, no, you can the advanced. Yeah. You can.
Yeah, do the advance. You can put as much as you want.
Yeah, so 8d6 fire.
As long as this isn't all
Oh my goodness.
27.
plus his int mod.
Yeah, he's not gonna need that. They just burst into flames and screech. Not from Saved by the Bell,
Nah.
but yeah, they're gonzo. Yeah, because Green Boy had 15 health and Red Boy had Red Boy's dead. Oh no! Blue Boy's not dead. My bad.
Okay.
He's still alive. Let's see. So I actually have to do math. Dadgummit.
But wait,
Okay,
you said
so-
since he wouldn't be dead, you have to add your int mod to it. But
Ah, that's right. So his, or would it be the spell attack
Spell
mod?
modifier.
Yeah, it'd be your spellcasting mod.
Oh, that's a +8. Oh.
So he's probably dead then.
No,
Wait,
he's got decent health. Let me see. So that would be.
Yeah, because my ass didn't do nothing to him.
Yeah, they had like 50 something health. So.
How was I supposed to know they were immune to ass?
So. Okay, so Blue Boy's still alive.
Okay.
So.
Is he looking hurt?
Oh, he's looking pretty bad. He's pretty well singed up, eh?
Pretty well hurt in there, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You don't know what all this fuss is about, eh?
Dang man, he's like, hey, that hurt there, eh?
Say, hey boy, I just want some poutine on my
Take
fries,
off,
eh?
ya wizard. I'm just
Oh.
trying to eat my poutine and drink my beer. Get out of here.
All right, Pickles, you're up.
Yeah. Is it Pickles? Yeah.
Who's
somebody's paying
even
attention.
left?
Oh no. Blue Boy was at the. Oh no, Blue Boy was at the top. So it was Red Boy that would have been next, but he's dead. So now it goes back up to Aquila.
Did
Or no,
go this
Pickles
time?
never did go, did he?
Yeah, come on.
Oh, I just ignored you then, huh?
Is the wind tunnel still active or?
no.
It
It's
has
gone.
been dropped. Let me
Okay.
clear that off here.
So I am going to go. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can make it there. Is that a spot or is that a thing?
That's a chest. The fire pit is a chest.
Well, I'm actually going to be able to. I can make it there. Well, I can make it there. Actually, I can make it there if agility. I can make it pretty much anywhere around it because my feline agility lets me move double my movement speed if I don't move the next turn.
Okay.
So, boom, right there. And I go stabby stab.
Okay.
Fuck.
Well, the thing is like
Do I have a advantage on that at all? Like flanking or anything?
You know what? Yeah, I'll let you have
Let's say
advantage.
If it was facing Dominai, then yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's better. So it's 21 total.
that hits.
Okay. And my stabby stab on swordy sword. Oh, rapier.
Don't do that.
Well, I guess we're done with the PG-13, right?
Someone else was ruining it, I guess.
Yeah,
shit.
if they're still paying attention.
If anyone's
this long
actually
into-
watching this, yeah, they knew what they were getting into.
Rapier the Mimic. 6.
Oh god, it just takes me back to Whitest Kids You Know, where they're like, "I'm gonna grape you in the mouth."
Yeah.
hey, I got a gallon of
See,
that.
I'm just, and maybe it's because I watched it not too long ago. But the Exticles, the spin-off of Frisky Dingo.
How about we get finished this
They're-
game?
Yeah.
Okay.
Before we start talking about the
This is the rapier ape. Like, oh, he's even
Okay.
rapier than the rape ape.
All right,
All right, come on.
finish your turn, Pete.
Pete, come on,
All right.
go.
Stabby stab, second run. Well, just in case. Nope. Okay. So 23. Stabby stab.
Okay.
And 11 damage on that one.
Wow, that's exact. How do you want to do it?
Well. I try to find. Okay, like the dead center of the back of the mimic as it's like hinged open and like kind of like all that.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna stab him through from the back so that like my rapier is like sticking out from the back of its throat, like out of its mouth, and then I like withdraw, like with like kind of a flourish,
Okay.
getting whatever viscera off of my blade.
Gotcha. All right. He's a dead boy. That was combat. So,
Alright.
let's
And
Aquila.
then I cast Thunder Wave.
All right. So, because we probably need to wrap this up. It's been like 3.5 hours.
it's been quite a while.
Yeah. So, did you guys want to do Ravnica, or did you want to do the baseline Dungeon Master stuff?
I mean, it's
For
whatever, really.
treasure.
I'm kind of leaning towards Ravnica.
Well,
For some
let's do this. There's 5 of you. Well,
Yes.
Meska doesn't need anything, so I'll roll a d4, and we'll see. Actually, no. Let's roll. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so there'll be 6 items. Let's go with that. So you'll each get 1 item, or get to choose 1 item, or roll for it. Let's go with that. Well, each one of you will at least get to roll for 1 item, and then if you all want to do just a straight D20 roll for me and let me know what you got, and then the top people will get the other 2 chances.
I got a 15.
Okay.
$11.
Okay.
Yay! A natural 20.
Really, Watson?
18.
Pixar didn't happen. I was gonna say.
Well, yeah, like that's.
I added that sarcastic yay to see if he was actually paying attention, and he was. So, yeah, it was an 18.
18. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say because you're like no one's seeing your dice, man.
Yeah, Pete.
17. Any
wow.
modifiers?
No, just flat. Okay, so it looks like Watson and Pete are going to get a second choice. So I will let each of you. We'll just go off of the order that we just rolled. So,
Do you know
Wat-
my bag? From
Your bag?
Joanne's? Oh, never mind, I found it.
Okay, so Watson, for your first one, we'll just do your first one first, and then we'll go to the next person. Do you want Ravnica or the Dungeon Master's Guide?
Which would be potentially better? I have no idea what either are.
The Ravnica is gonna have, I don't know, it has more, like if you're into, you played Magic before, but it's more in line with the guilds, so it's gonna, let me look up some stuff here. Wish I would have made note of where the thingy was for the gear. Here we go. Yeah, and they don't have explanations of what they are either, so maybe that. GGR. What's GGR? 'Cause that's what
Good
this
game.
Is. Yeah, good game.
Not a word I'm gonna say.
GGR is like Guildmaster's Guide to Ravnica.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. So I don't. Okay, well then let's just do out of the Dungeon Master's Guide, because clearly I don't have that other book to be able to do it properly. So let's find the loot table. Loot table. Okay. Here we go. Loot table. So, anybody remember how Jeff did his loot table exactly?
I do not.
Because I know he did something for choosing which table to draw from.
Well, you can choose which table based on the level of the encounter that we were
Okay.
going up against. And our level, I think.
Oh boy. Where the heck is it? I thought I had it, but it wasn't right.
You get a magical sword that does infinity +2 damage, and a
Yeah.
magical shield that like gives you an AC of 1 million.
Yes.
Shut up, Nico. Yes, I caught that reference.
Yeah.
I just want a copyright conscious lightsaber.
So if you're looking for like the treasure hoard,
Yeah.
page 137 would be challenge level 5 to 10. Since we're
What was the challenge level?
Good. You posted a thing earlier that said it was 10, wasn't it?
Let me go into this here. So it was, we had 4 level 3s. We had 1 level 4. We had 1 level 5 and 2 halves. So challenge rating was 15. It would have been deadly, but this is the total, like with the shadow demon and all that.
Okay, so then
which
that,
you kind of had
for
separately.
coins,
So if you're looking treasure hoard challenge 11 to 16 is page 138 on the DMG.
Okay.
I found a chart that has it.
Okay. Okay, here we go.
So do you want me to do the D100 to see where I fall?
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah, you.
Are we, for the coins, are we all doing that roll, or is that going to be like somebody does a roll and that's how much corners that total?
I'm probably just gonna give you guys.
Because for challenge for treasure hoard 11 through 16, it's 46 times 1,000. With a potential 1,400.
Where are you?
Well, I think the idea would be
it's gold and plat. So if anything,
so typically a treasure hoard would be split up between all of us.
So
oh, there we go.
D6. Whoops, I hit that early. So John, for the treasure hoard, there would be 16 times 1,000.
Yeah.
16,000 gold coins.
Uh-huh.
Now the thing is it also has a roll for plat. So would it be one or the other, or both?
It's up to the DM's discretion.
I would say let's just leave it as the gold, the GP.
Just the gold.
Yeah.
Okay. So 1,600 gold, and there's, since he said Meska doesn't want anything, 4,000 a person.
Sounds good to me.
And And now, okay, now I'll do my percentile roll for the loot table.
Here we go. Here's the. God damn it,
I
dog.
rolled a double 0 on the bigger one and an 8 on the other one. So that's what I rolled. That's 7 through 8 range.
Yeah, it's an 8.
Yeah.
Shit. That means my first dibs at the pool is
You got gold.
I got 2d4 times 5.
No, you got 2d4 art objects that are each worth 750 gold.
Okay, so I got 3 objects. Okay, so that's my first go at the treasure chest.
Okay, so 1d4
So
times.
who's next?
Pete.
All right. So I'm rolling a D100, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Got 12.
You 3d6 for 10 objects worth. No, 3d6 for gems that are worth 500 each.
Ooh. 11.
Damn.
Solid.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty good.
Who was number
So
2?
I get 11 gems worth how much each?
500.
Yeah, 500 each. Yeah.
So who's next?
Next would be Tim.
All right, so I'm rolling a D100.
Yeah.
D100. So 86.
Ooh, you get 2d4 for objects that are 750 gold each.
Yeah.
2d4.
And
6.
so that's 6 objects worth 750 each. And
Now, and by objects, does that just like trinkets?
like
Yeah.
gauntlets or like maybe some artwork potential.
So 6 objects worth 7 gold each.
Yep.
And 1d4 times on the magic item.
Table
Magic
H.
item table H.
Yeah.
So I roll another D4.
Yep.
Yeah.
1.
So that's not bad.
So what's that getting from table H?
Let's find out. So, table H. Oh boy. Roll a D100.
Okay. 89.
You get Mirror of Life Trapping.
Oh, that's cool.
Of life wrapping.
Tapping. Trapping.
Life trapping.
Yes.
Okay. I will. What does that do?
I do not know because it doesn't
I'll
explain
look
it
it
right
up.
here. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
you
look
can
it up.
basically trap. So it's not really useful in combat, but
Gotcha.
I'm pulling it up.
I'll look it up. Don't worry.
No, I already got the.
And
thing
then
pulled up.
Ventura.
I'll message it to you, Tim.
Sounds good.
my turn.
Yes.
I
There you
rolled
go.
a 66.
66. So
So I have to roll
Um,
3d6.
for 1,000 GP each of gems.
So 10 objects.
Sorry, I just saw this one, so I gotta share this on Discord.
And then what else do I get to do? 1d4 on magic item table D. So,
Magic item table D. So roll a D100.
Another D100.
Yeah. So you get 3 choices. Wow, or 3
Well,
items.
Technically, you get 3 items, but it's up to you if you only want us to give us 1 or.
No, yeah, that's cool. Yep, that's how we're doing this. So, yeah, you get 3 items off of D.
So a 60.
So a 60 is.
Wow, Tim, that mirror is potentially
Ammunition
Yeah,
plus
I'm reading
3.
it. It's pretty sweet.
Hey, you know what I'm thinking? Isn't there a certain ass in town who made you a little bit upset?
Yeah, but
Did
I'm
you
not
get that,
petty.
Ventura?
No, they were talking.
Ammunition plus 3.
Oh, yeah.
So roll
Any
again.
particular ammunition?
It just says ammunition, comma plus 3.
We'll
So
leave
I'm
more
assuming
chat
it's
then.
an ammunition that gives you a plus 3 to damage or something.
All right.
So
So D100 again.
yes.
78.
Potion of longevity.
Ooh.
And the last one. 88.
88 is spell scroll at 8th level. Alright, well, let's see how we do that.
I have a feeling my first run was a little bit gypped.
Well, you got one more, so.
It depends on what you roll. I mean, we can work out what spell scroll it is later if we want. Or...
Yeah, I would say we'll just go through. Like.
Are we still recording?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we can stop it if we want. I mean, it's no big deal. All we're doing is just kind of maintenance, like, doing that. But, yeah.
It doesn't matter, I guess.
Why? Yeah, I'll stop recording. We can always catch up with the people after that.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening. If you made it this far, you're a legend.
Absolutely.
Thanks for coming out. And we'll catch you next time. Probably in about a couple of weeks is usually what we do. So, stay safe out there.
See you later on Overroll.
That's right.